Come in. Welcome. I am E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense, to the fear you can hear. Our tale is a blood-freezing story inspired by a nursery rhyme, a sweet, simple song. Ring a of roses, a pocket full of posies, achoo, achoo, we all fall down. It sounds young and innocent, doesn't it? But it is very old and very sinister. For the ring of roses were the splotches that first appeared on the faces of those afflicted during the Black Plague. The pocketful of posies were the herbs that were carried, hopefully to ward off the fatal disease. The sneezing sounds, achoo, achoo, were the sounds of the final spasms. And we all fall down was, well, you can guess. Our mystery drama, A Ring of Roses, was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by S.J. Wilson and stars Glynis O'Connor. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Science has brought most plagues under control, but not so those other epidemics of the past, those that plague us with their unseen, unknown, and unexpected terrors. And such is the tale of terror you are about to hear. Draw close to the guttering candle, for you will receive no warmth from a ring of roses.
You know, George, I've heard about this place so often from Helena. I'm just dying to see her home.
And I'm anxious to meet your friend Helena.
Oh, I'm sure you'll like her.
But will she like me? Taking her best friend away from her.
Come on, George. You know you're irresistible. Why do you think I'm going to marry you?
Well, for one thing, my beautiful, exquisite, enormous pots of money.
Oh, George, wait. Look.
Laurie,
stop.
get your hands off the wheel. What do you think you're trying to do?
But we passed it. It's the sign to the house. Back there.
Now, Laurie, I never want you to do that again. I'm not going to let missing a sign risk your getting hurt. You understand?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have grabbed the wheel that way.
All right, forget it. But please, never again, ever. And that is supposed to be the sign?
Helena warned that we might miss it.
Well, why would anyone use a rose-colored stone in a brass oval with no name or any identification on it for a house sign?
Well, their name is Roston. And Helena said that generations back when their family first moved to America, it was rose stone. And so they put up a rose stone.
Well, if they want people to get that meaning from it, they either enjoy guessing games or, more likely, just want to keep themselves very, very private.
Yes.
Guess what?
As you said, they are very private.
Well, I got that impression before we got here. And I also have the feeling that they're not very friendly either.
Oh, how can you say that? When Helena's mother especially invited us over because she personally wanted to give us our engagement gift.
Yes, and that's pretty peculiar, too.
How?
How many showers, did your girlfriends give you? 4, right?
No, 3. The last one was at dinner.
All right, and Helena was invited to every one, but she...
I know, George. She didn't turn up for any of them.
You know, Laurie, I've never seen you so wound up. What's spinning around in that pretty head of yours?
I don't know, but... Well, I am on edge.
About what?
I guess about meeting Helena's mother. You see, she's so strange. She seems so powerful and so terribly uncompromising. I was trying to change things for Helena, And then I let her down by becoming engaged to you.
Well, now, don't tell me you weren't going to marry for poor Helena's sake.
Well, at least not until she married first. We were going to share an apartment together in the city.
You know what I'm going to do, Laurie? I am going to turn this car right around and head back to the city. This whole trip is more foolish than funny.
Oh, no, George. Please don't.
A pocket full of posies.
Hey,
Two,
what's
a
that?
two. We all fall
You hear something
down.
like singing?
Ring a ring of roses.
Let me open the window.
A pocket full
It's a woman
of posies.
singing that
A
old
two,
nursery rhyme.
a two. We all fall down.
But what's that snapping
Ring a
sound? It
ring
sounds
of
like a piece of
roses,
leather. It sounds like a
pocket
whip.
full of posies.
George,
A
what are you
two,
doing?
I'm getting out.
two.
Something's happening here that I don't like.
Don't open the door. Please don't. We'll go back if you want to.
I'll be
but
right
don't.
back. Keep the window shut and the doors locked.
No, don't leave me, George. I'm coming with you. Wait.
Okay, but stay close to me.
Ring a ring of roses.
Now, it seems to be coming from behind those hedges.
You know, it could be just kids playing games.
If that voice is coming from a kid, he's using a bullhorn. Let's stop here. We might see through the hedge.
Please be careful.
Holy Toledo! Look at that.
Let me see.
That man. The old man with the beard. He's trying to catch the girl with his whip.
Well, she's teasing him. She's making fun of him.
If he lands that wagon whip on her, he'll split her face open.
Look at their clothes, George. They're dressed like settlers. Back in the early 1800s.
Yeah.
You know, they could be rehearsing a play.
If they are, he's lost his mind in his part. That man's going wild with that whip.
But she's provoking him. Why doesn't she stop?
Hey! Hey, you there! What are you two doing?
George, you shouldn't have done that.
And who is it who is ordering me and questioning me?
I am. Over here. That's a terrible thing you're doing.
Oh, George, please don't go in there.
They know we're here. We must meet them. That's a dangerous whip you're using. That young woman can be killed by it.
I see by your clothes you are a stranger. And I can also see that you are a kind human who wishes no harm to come to another. But this wench is my daughter. And what I am doing is the true way to gain the obedience of a child who will stray.
But what in heaven could she have done to deserve being whipped?
I did no harm to no person or to him. I have broken no law of God or man.
Strumpet, hold your witch's tongue. Believe me, young woman, when I tell you that she has the demon in her, playing and wenching with the young master who owns this land. While I'm out here working at clearing their forest lands, she's up there in the great house with her enticements and tricks and enchantments. And if it has already come to this, that he has given her a gift for favors promised or already bestowed, the gift of a ring, an already cursed ring.
He gave it to me fair and with the holy vow that he will marry me in the month of the next full moon.
Marry you, Willie. You who can half fare to read and write. You who are lower than his mother's kitchen scullion. You give me that ring.
I won't. I swear by the name and the soul of my sainted mother that you will never get this ring.
Then until I do, though it mean your own death, you get the whip.
Stop it! Don't! Why can't you be a little more reasonable? She may be telling you the truth.
I am. I swear it on my dead mother's Bible I am.
Well, then, if you are, why don't you give him the ring and let your young man personally tell your father of his plan?
No! No, he'll do no thing like that. He'll bury the ring in some secret spot and drag me away before the fall of night. For he doesn't want me to marry to no one but to stay with him and clean and cook and wash for the rest of his devil life.
As you can see, she's beyond talking of matters with sense and decency. She's been taken up with her planning and scheming to get away from me for the purpose of harlot's gain. And she hardly of marrying me.
I'll kill you.
George! She has an axe! An axe! She's going to kill him!
Stop! For God's
God's sake, stop!
Oh, George, I can't look! She's dead! She killed her own father!
What? Where is she? What happened to her?
There she is! She's running away!
Hey! Hey, come back! Come back! You can't get away!
It's you who will never get away. The ring will circle you.
George, don't try to catch her.
She's like the wind. I'll never get my hands on her.
She's almost in the forest.
Come back! Come back! We're not going to hurt you!
It's you who are going to be hurt.
She's disappeared.
Even before she got to the forest.
But, George, look what I found. It's the ring. She dropped the ring.
Let me see it.
You know what it's like? It's just like the road sign.
It's the same shape. The same color stone. It's smaller, but it is just like the road sign. Rose colors.
George, we've got to get help. The police,
Yes,
someone.
but where? Of course, the house. We've got to get to Helena's house.
This ring so rosy, this ring so red. Does it belong to the living or the dead? We'll return shortly with Act 2.
You alone? I don't want to disturb your mother.
My dear, you're not disturbing me in the slightest. This room has no secrets. Its acoustics are incredible. I'm Helena's mother.
Hello, Mrs. Ralston. We've just had a very unusual experience. Laurie's pretty badly shaken by it.
Yes, so I see. Helena, why don't you take Laurie to your room, let her refresh herself? Perhaps Mr. Williamson will tell me something more about what's happened?
I think the police should be notified at once.
The police? Here? Did you have an accident?
Well, not exactly, but we happened to see something that can only be described as gruesome, I guess. And the police should be notified.
Mother, do you think... Helen, dearest, this is not the time for speculation. I shall be glad to have the deputy's office call. But can you give me some indication of what they're to be told? We don't like bothering our officers unnecessarily. They have enough to do as it is.
But someone's just been murdered.
Oh, no, not again.
What?
Now, Helena, restrain yourself, dearest. Laura, you say someone's been murdered? Who?
We don't know who he is, but he was trying to whip a young woman.
And Mr. Williamson, she took an axe and killed him.
You know. How could you?
I was praying that it wouldn't happen to you. Oh, poor Laurie.
Now, why don't you young people make yourselves comfortable? A glass of sherry might calm you.
But, Mother, you told me that it would never happen again. That thing...
Helena, I said I had taken every precaution not to have it happen. But who am I to promise I will control the uncontrollable?
Are you saying that this has happened before?
Laurie, maybe Mrs. Ralston wants to explain.
Well, not really, but I feel I'm obliged to. However, it is difficult. How does one explain the inexplicable?
I think they're ghosts.
There are no ghosts, Helena. Dr. Medvig, the last scientist I consulted, said it was undoubtedly an instance of photally sensory projection. Helena pooh-poohs it. But has either of you ever heard of that discipline?
Oh, vaguely. It once came up in a course on parapsychology that I had at school.
No one has ever proved PSP, Mother.
Well, they've never proved ESP either, but a lot of serious scientists work with it.
But George, what does that photo whatever mean?
It's quite complicated. Photolysis is the means by which light can affect the arrangement of chlorophyll grains in leaves.
Chlorophyll grains? Leaves? There's a man not more than a mile from here who's been murdered.
Now, calm yourself, my child. There is no such man and no such daughter. This has happened before. I've seen it. Helena has. A very few close friends have. Unfortunately, you have too. Mr. Williamson, do you think you'd still like to try an explanation of PSP?
Well, it's spooky in a way. By that I mean the scientific explanation of it. You see, we're all supposed to give off certain light and heat waves.
And what is it happens in the case of individuals who are emotionally stimulated, let us say, people in love?
Well, the theory has it that people in a very intense emotional state give off more highly concentrated waves.
Well, I just don't understand what chlorophyll and leaves and light waves have to do with a man being murdered.
You see, it's tied up with photosynthesis. And scientists aren't sure how that process really works. But with the unusual intensity of light, the cells of chlorophyll rearrange themselves and are forced to give off some of the excess carbohydrates in which there is an unusual amount of stored energy.
I'm not following this at all.
My dear, Helena speaks of you as having the patience of a saint. So, if you'd like me to telephone the deputies, I suggest you give your fiancé a chance to finish.
There isn't much more, Laurie. Just that the openings in the leaves, they're called stomates, tend to react like projectors. And through the magnification of additional oxygen are supposed to be able to relay an episode they once absorbed when they were in the receptive state, like film.
Are you talking about something like motion picture film?
Yes, Laurie, but he means something like a projector with a memory. A memory of blood in this case.
Well, it happens that chlorophyll is very much like hemoglobia, except that it contains magnesium instead of the iron found in blood.
Are you saying that what we saw was a motion picture? Nothing more?
Well, essentially, that's it. But when and where the original was recorded, we have no idea.
But there's a building. There's a cabin out there. And there's a man's body bleeding. Why don't you go and see for yourself if you don't believe us?
No, Laurie, there's nothing there.
Helena, you too?
Yes, as Mother said, I've seen it. Others have too. Around here, they call it the Enchanted Forest. But if you go out there again, you won't find a cabin or a man. Nothing. The police know all about it. They'll come and you'll just feel foolish.
I don't know what to think. It all seemed so real.
Well, now, why don't we come back to the present and the truly real? Because I have the real pleasure of giving you our gift to celebrate your engagement.
It's a complete surprise. Even I don't know what it is.
Laurie, dear, it isn't that what we're giving you is expensive or valuable, but it is dear to us. We hope it will be your first family heirloom. Here it is. No pretty wrapping, but it seems too lovely a box to cover with silly paper.
Mother, I've never seen that box before.
Well, now, isn't it nice that I can still have some surprises for you?
That's a great-looking box, Mrs. Ralston. Those are roses painted on ivory, aren't they?
Oh, it's so beautiful. I feel as if I'm depriving you of something very special if I accepted it.
Oh, no. Please, take it. It's little enough, and you know what I think that box would be perfect for?
It already has its purpose, dear.
What I was going to say was that it would be the perfect place to keep a lock of your first baby's hair. Wouldn't it?
And I'm afraid it's going to stay empty for some time.
Oh, George, we don't know that. Not yet.
We will have to find you another container for that when the time comes. This box already has its occupant.
You mean there's something inside?
Well, look and see.
Well, go ahead, Laurie.
My heart's beating so loudly.
She's been like that all day, so excited. Darling, do you want me to open it?
No, I'm all right. Just let me take a deep breath. Oh, no.
Hey, that's the same...
Laurie? What's wrong? Mother?
Oh, it's this music!
Give me the box, Laurie.
And inside! Oh, the ring!
I've got her.
Put her on the couch.
Yes. Laurie?
Mother, do something. Don't just stand there.
Helena, control yourself and get some water.
Oh, Laurie, my poor Laurie. Wake up.
Laurie, come out of it, honey. Darling?
She's trying to open her eyes.
Slowly, Laurie. It's me, George.
Oh, who? What happened?
You just passed out for a moment.
Here, give her this water.
Here, honey. Sip this slowly.
Oh, I don't need it. But did I really see it?
See what?
The ring.
Yes, I've got it.
What ring?
This ring. The same one. With the rose-colored stone.
Mother, how dare you? That's mine. You know what that ring means to me.
Oh, please take that thing away. I don't want to look at it.
Don't worry, you won't have to. Here, Mrs. Ralston, take it back. And I hope it isn't a sample of your sense of humor.
Just one moment, Mr. Williamson. I don't particularly appreciate your tone or your attitude. What do you mean by my sense of humor?
If you and your daughter know all about that axe-murdering scene that we saw earlier, then you must have known about the ring.
What about it? It's mine.
That ring. It's just like that road sign you have on the highway.
Yes, the sign was copied from the design of the ring. It's been our family hallmark, so to speak, for generations.
Is that why the girl who killed her father did it? Because of that ring?
What do you mean?
She had it. She teased him with it while she sang that song. That same nursery rhyme in the box.
Oh, no. That couldn't be. That's my ring. She couldn't have had it.
Are you too sure you saw this ring?
Well, that girl in the field. She dropped it when she ran away.
Then where is it now?
Well, George, you had it.
What? You sure? I thought you put it into your purse.
Well, I'll look.
Well, it isn't in any of my pockets.
No, and it's not here in my purse.
How could it be? There is only one ring, this ring. It's been in the Ralston family for generations. It was brought here by a Ralston early in the 18th century. And it has always belonged to the oldest child in each family.
In which case it would be your daughter's, since you are a Ralston by marriage.
Yes, that would be so if it were true.
You're not going to tell them?
Well, why not? It's time that silly cloud you've been hiding behind was blown away.
Don't, Mother. Please, I beg you, don't.
Nonsense. I am a Ralston. That ring belongs to me. Helena's father died in the Southeast Asian War, shot down even before he knew I was going to have a child.
Mother, I hate you for this. I hate you.
Helena, don't say that to your own mother.
Why not? She's hated me ever since she learned that her father and I had never married. Imagine that in this day. A girl making such a fuss about legitimacy.
Stop it, Mother, please.
We don't have to hear any more, Mrs.
Oh,
Ralston.
yes, you do.
George, can't we get out of here quickly?
You can go whenever you like, Miss Thornton. But out of your friendship for Helena, you must take that ring with you.
No, I couldn't.
I won't let her. Give it to me.
Helena, what are you doing? The ring! She tore it out of my hand.
I've got it, and no one will ever get it from me.
Let her go. She'll be back. And with the ring. She knows it's wrong for her to have taken it. Eventually, the ring must come to you, Laurie.
We don't want it.
But it will come to you. It can do you no harm. It's a silly superstition, but only Ralstons are supposed to be vulnerable to the ring. And, Laurie, if you are Helena's friend, as you say you are, you will take it.
But she wants it. She insists that it stay hers.
Only as an excuse.
But what sort of an excuse could the ring give her?
The excuse not to marry.
And why not?
She considers herself fated, ill-starred, if you will. You see, at one time, the superstition arose that if the firstborn was female, the ring would prevent her from marrying. It's high time that ring is out of Ralston hands.
Why don't you just throw it away?
What with Helena carrying on as if possessed?
Well, we just do not want it. I'm sorry, but we must get back to the city.
Yes, it's a long drive, and we'd like to make it before dark.
I regret this has turned out to be so unpleasant, but then perhaps it couldn't have been avoided.
Perhaps. But it's over now. George, let's go. Oh, I can't get away fast enough.
I don't know what the speed limit is here, but whatever it is, we'll break it.
Helena, I order you to come out of your room at once. At once.
Mother, don't hurt her. She is my only friend. The only friend I have in the whole world.
Run from the ring. Run for your life. But without a ring, what's a husband or wife? We'll return shortly with Act 3. Let us try and penetrate the shrouding darkness of the final act of A Ring of Roses. Laurie and George have been plunged into a strange, unreal experience. As the twilight lowers over the countryside, they are fleeing from the Rostons, the malevolent nursery rhyme, the flashing axe, the avenging curse, the fatal ring. What can flight outrace those forces of evil?
That woman, that Mrs. Roston, she's monstrous.
Oh, I'm so sorry for Helena.
Yeah, well, I didn't see any halos around her head either.
Yeah, but just imagine having to live with that mother. Why did she have to tell Helena that she and her father had never married?
Do you believe it?
Well, why would she lie about something that important?
Maybe out of just plain malice. Or
what?
It just occurred to me. Couldn't she have invented that story about the curse the ring puts on firstborn Roston girls?
Well, to what end?
Simple. It'd be a guarantee that she'd never be alone. That she could hold on to her daughter for life. Like the woodcutter.
Oh, don't remind me of him. Anyway, I can't see how the ring and whatever it's supposed to do fits.
Well, if she made up the business about fate keeping her from marrying Helena's father, now wouldn't that be a kind of evidence, proof for Helena that the curse was real?
Well, then why would she give us the ring?
Well, I'm only guessing, but couldn't it have been Mrs. Roston's way of telling her daughter that she wouldn't marry even if the ring was off the premises, so to speak?
But, George, whatever we think of Mrs. Roston, she's still a mother. And what mother would sentence her daughter to a lifetime of misery?
Huh?
Look, I'm sorry I got you into this mess. I didn't dream it would be that horrible.
Well, you had no way of knowing.
Well, looking back, I should have. Helena, always so strange, so withdrawn, so mysterious about herself, her home, and her mother. It should have been a warning.
Honey, let's find a happier subject.
Such as?
Well, let's see. Okay, it's not original, but it'll do. For instance, if and when we have our first baby, would you want a boy or a girl?
Oh, don't be corny.
Why not? Corn is fine as long as it
George! George, isn't there someone in the road?
Where?
Well, look, straight ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's a woman. Well, we're not stopping for man or beast or any mixture of the two. There, that should get her off the road. Because if it doesn't, then she may be another bit of PSP and we can drive right through her.
Darling, slow down. She's waving at us. George, slow down!
No way. If that's a living body and it wants to stay that way, she'll get off the road.
Oh, please. She isn't moving from the middle of the road.
Damn her teeth, whoever she is.
George, you're going to hit her.
Laurie, all right?
Yeah, I think so.
That stupid woman.
It's Helena.
Yeah. Well, just wave goodbye and we'll get going.
Laurie, please, I must speak to you.
Tell her you'll phone her on Halloween. Hey, wait, Laurie, don't lower the window.
Well, she's in trouble.
Better her than you.
There can't be any danger in finding out what she wants.
Haven't you been through enough? Helena, we're in a hurry. Telephone Laurie tomorrow.
No, don't go, please. Let me explain.
George, I don't have the heart
Wait a minute. Are you sure that's Helena?
Well, of course.
Her face, it looks so strange.
Well, what's strange about her face?
Look at her eyes. They're washed out. They're sunken as if she's taken some kind of drug.
That's probably because she's been crying. I'm lowering the window.
And you're also raising my temper.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Just wave goodbye and we'll get going.
Oh, she's gone to the front of the car now, George. Oh, she does look dreadful.
Why not? She is dreadful.
I've got to find out what she wants. Just 1 minute. Let me talk to her for just only 1 minute.
Okay. 60 seconds. But don't lower the window more than an inch.
Helena? Helena, over here. Now, what is it?
Oh, thank you, Laurie. If you only knew how miserable I am about what happened today. It was all my fault.
You don't have to apologize. It wasn't anybody's fault.
Mother had only the best intentions in giving you the ring.
Sure she did. Nothing like unloading something on a couple of strangers that isn't yours to give away.
But the ring does belong to her mother.
Only to be given to her child, which excludes you.
Well, that's true, but you see, after me, there won't be any Rostons.
But you will marry, Helena. Just wait and see.
I doubt it. And even if I did, my children won't be Rostons.
Helena, this has been the weirdest day in my life. Frankly, the sooner we get away from here, the better off we'll feel.
Just one more thing. Prove to me that you are still my friend, and please, take the ring.
No, Helena. Thank you, but I couldn't. Absolutely not.
Helena, why don't you just throw that ring away somewhere?
I can't. I'm not allowed to. It has to be given to a Roston or to the person closest and dearest to me.
But how could you expect me to take it? Every time I'd look at it, I would remember that terrible scene in the woods.
I swear, the ring has nothing to do with what happened out there. It never has before. This is the first time.
And it'll be the last for us. Okay, Helena, stand away from the car. I'm backing up.
Laurie, if you don't take the ring, I'll die. I know I'll die.
You won't die, Helena. Why should you?
Because it will mean that I've lost my only friend and that I'll have no one to turn to, and I'll be stuck here in this prison with my mother. And she'll never let me go. Never.
So long, Helena.
If I return to the house with the ring, my mother will do something terrible. If you don't take the ring, I'll throw myself in front of the car. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Helena, give me the ring.
Oh, you mean you will take it? Oh, Laurie, you've made me so happy. I'm indebted to you forever. Forever.
You're angry with me, George, aren't you?
No.
I'll probably never see her again. And if it meant that much to her...
What probably meant even more to her was that she could twist and bend you in any way she wanted.
Well, in a way, it was her last hope of getting out of that house. That's why I finally took the ring. Actually, what harm could it do?
I don't know, Laurie, except that anything connected with the Rostons seems dangerous.
That's because the Rostons are difficult to understand or explain.
Well, that may be. But while we might never get to the bottom of that axe job in the woods, there must be a key somewhere to the Rostons. After all, they're not ghosts or optical illusions. They're people, living, breathing humans. Still, for all we know about them, they're just as haunted as that phantom woodcutter and his crazy daughter.
Let's stop talking about them.
I will. If you do me an important favor.
If I can.
You can. Throw that ring away.
You mean now?
Right this second. Open the window and throw it out.
But why?
Honey, I'd consider it a special favor to me if you got rid of that ring.
Well, I have no intention of keeping it. But I don't want to just throw it away.
What do you want to do with it?
Give it away.
To whom?
I haven't thought yet.
Try thinking about it right now.
You sound as if you're ordering me to do it.
Actually, I'm begging you, Laurie, begging you to get rid of the damn ring.
I said I would.
But when?
When I find someone to give it to. Someone who would appreciate it. It just doesn't make sense to just throw away something that's probably valuable for just anyone to find or to have it crushed under a car. Say, I know what I could do with it.
Drop it, Laurie. It's only going to get us into an argument.
No, I'm serious, honestly. I just thought of where this ring could do the most good.
Fine, you do what you want with it, but let's not talk about it.
Oh, you'll agree? I bet you will.
Oh, honey, do you realize that since we've known each other, we've never had so many disagreements?
But I'm not disagreeing with you.
Good, then let's change the subject. Or better still, let's let everything take a rest.
If that's what you want, fine.
Laurie, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Laurie, what are you doing with that ring?
Nothing, I said. Besides, you don't want to talk about it.
Why are you wearing it?
I was playing with it. I just wanted to see if it fit.
Will you please take it off?
What are you getting so excited about?
That ring, if you can't throw it away, at least put it away.
You're getting awfully bossy, George.
You're doing it only to get a rise out of me.
You can forget about it. Because I'm going to give it to that thrift shop around the corner from where I live.
Great idea. Now, please take it off.
All right. Anything for some peace. Hey, that's funny.
What is?
The ring's stuck. I'll get it off.
You shouldn't have put it on if it was too small.
But it wasn't. In fact, it felt too big. Isn't that strange? I can't even twist it.
Get the flashlight out of the glove compartment. Now turn it on and hold your finger under the light.
There, can you see it?
Your finger doesn't look swollen.
No, it isn't swollen. But the ring won't budge. George, do you hear something?
Hear what?
That voice. The singing. Don't you hear it?
No, I don't. Wait. Yes, I do. It's that song. Where's it coming from?
I don't know. It seems to be surrounding us.
I'll turn the bright lights on. You keep trying to get that ring off.
I am trying, but it's as if it's cemented to my finger. And that singing. It's the same as the girls in the forest.
Get rid of the flash and give me your hand.
What for?
Maybe I can get it off.
Well, you can't. You're driving.
There's no traffic, Laurie. I can manage the wheel with one hand.
Why don't we wait till we get to a gas station? Then I can get it off with a little soap.
Come on, give me your hand.
All right. No, wait. I can't.
Why not?
Oh, I just can't, George.
Laurie, you were about to drive me out of my head. Why can't you give me your hand?
Because I remembered something.
What, for heaven's sake? What, Laurie?
Well, what Helena said back there. When she wanted me to take the ring.
She said a lot of hysterical things.
That if she couldn't give the ring to a Roston, it would have to be to a person nearest and dearest to her.
Oh, Helena's all whacked up. Now give me your hand, Laurie.
But what if it's true? Oh, that voice, that terrible voice. Why doesn't it stop?
Laurie, please give me your hand.
No. Because if you can get it off, then you'll be stuck with it.
Who cares?
I don't want anything to happen to you. Not for anything. George, look straight ahead. Oh,
it's them, the two of them, the old man and the girl.
He's got an axe.
I'm stopping the car.
No, don't. Go around them. Through them. Run them down. Kill them. Do anything,
The brakes
George.
aren't working.
George, we're practically on top of
Laurie,
them.
for the last time, give me your hand. The ring can't harm him.
No!
Laurie, are you all right? It was a tree we hit. Only a tree, Laurie. You hear me? It was only a tree. Laurie, the ring. The ring. What did you do? It's not on your finger. Your finger. Good Lord. She's dead.
So you gave Laurie the ring, Eleanor.
Yes, Mother. As you told me to.
Now give me the box, and we'll see if the ring has worked wonders once more.
Here is the box. The one with the roses.
Open it.
Yes, Mother. But the music. Why isn't the music playing?
It's a good sign that it's not playing. It's the sign that the ring has done its work. Your friend Laurie will not marry ever. Not ever.
But the ring, Mother. Where is the ring?
You'll find it in the woods. In the clearing. In the same place where I killed your great-grandfather 143 years ago. Go and bring back the ring that will keep us alive forever. Forever.
Forever, you ghosts. Forever you sing. But your death is as forever as your grim, rosy ring. I'll be back shortly. Let us end our tale of a ring of roses. For as we also know, roses are red, roses are blue. But the rose of death is meant for who? Our cast included Glynis O'Connor, George Petrie, Sidney Walker, Elspeth Eric, Holland Taylor, and Carol Hilliard. The entire production was under the direction of Himan Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. Welcome to the fear you can hear. But mostly to the world of terrifying imagination. In the next 52 minutes, you'll hear a story about a girl with a most unusual talent. A talent for finding lost dolls or dead bodies. You may not be glad you met Iris Lloyd, but we don't think you'll forget her.
Aunt Faith! Aunt Faith! I'm here! I'm here! Come and find me! Where are you? Oh, my poor darling! Where are you? Help me! Help me! It's so dark, and I'm afraid.
Our mystery drama, The Girl Who Found Things, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slesser and stars Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal, and by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. And now, Act One of The Girl Who Found Things. It begins serenely enough in the pleasant little town of Medvale, but with a woman who is preparing to leave it. just as soon as her taxi arrives.
Come in, Lucas. The door is open. Oh, for heaven's sakes, that man's deaf.
Oh, evening, Miss Wheeler. I hope I'm not too early.
No, I'm all packed. You can take that trunk in the hallway first. Then I've got a few small suitcases, but they can go on the back seat with me.
Yes, ma'am. That all you're taking to Europe?
I sent the rest ahead to the ship. Well, go on, Lucas. Start loading that taxi.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was something you wanted me to do in the house for closing it up, you know.
It's all been done, Lucas.
You sure you turned off the gas, electricity? How about the fireplace? I see you had a fire this morning. Are you sure it's good and cold?
Oh, I suppose you could check it again just in case.
Better safe than sorry, they say. Seems to me you've got a couple of embers burning there. Maybe I could put them out with a shovel.
Please hurry, Lucas.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going about this as fast as I can. You see, this isn't easy for me.
What isn't? Lucas, for heaven's sakes, put the shovel back. You're tracking ashes all over the floor.
Please, turn around, Miss Wheeler. Don't look at me.
Lucas, are you crazy?
I can't do this if you're looking at me.
Lucas, put that down!
I'm sorry, Miss Wheeler. Had to do it, Miss Wheeler. I had to. Now I've got to pick you up. Take you outside through the woods. That's where I got to bury you, Miss Wheeler.
How much farther, David? We've been driving for hours.
Almost there, darling. Just relax.
Tell me more about your Aunt Faith. I don't really feel prepared to meet her.
No one's ever fully prepared for Aunt Faith. I warn you that she's something of a character.
Just waiting to be discovered by Monthly Digest.
Anyway, after my mother died, she became less auntie and more motherly. That's why she was so upset when I got married and failed to do my filial duty.
By bringing your bride home for approval.
Something like that.
I suppose she's going to resent me for being 2 years too late.
So take my word for it. She'll be crazy about you. But remember what I said. She's an old gypsy. Don't be surprised if she drags out a crystal ball and starts predicting your future. Speaking of which, there's our future for the next few months straight ahead of us. The old homestead.
David, is that you?
It's us, Aunt Faith.
Oh, David, my handsome boy.
Hello, Auntie.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Well, it's wonderful seeing you. Aunt Faith, meet Rowena.
Well, and it's about time. Hello, Mrs. Demarest. Nice to meet you at last. Oh, David, she's beautiful. Well, come inside. Come in. I've got a fire going. Let me take your coat, my dear. Oh, what a lovely fur. What is it, mink? Sable.
I told Rowena she ought to wear the label on the outside so that people... Oh, well, I didn't know that you had company, Auntie.
Oh, yes. David, this is Lieutenant Reese. Lieutenant, this is my nephew, David Wheeler, and his wife, Rowena.
Lieutenant, that isn't a military title, is it?
No, sir. I'm with the police.
Oh, of course. Well, how do you do?
I'm sorry we have to meet this way, but then I always seem to meet people when they're in trouble. Of course, I've known Mrs. Demarest for some time.
Well, Lieutenant Reese has been a wonderful help with my charity work, David. And he's been such a comfort since this awful thing happened.
Yes. Oh, well, it's been years since I was in this room.
I'd appreciate it if you and I could have a word alone.
Oh?
Oh, Rowena, I'll tell you what. Why don't you and I go upstairs and I'll show you your room? Yes, that would be fine. I can even show you the room where David was born and his old nursery.
Well, how long's it been since you left Medvale, Mr. Wheeler?
Oh, maybe 10 years. I've been back here on visits, of course. Once when my father died 4 years ago. As you know, our family business is down south.
Yes, I know. You and your sister...
My half-sister.
Yes, you and your half-sister, Geraldine. You were the only proprietors of the mill, weren't you?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
But you did most of the managing, I gather. When your parents died, Miss Wheeler kept the estate, and you went to Virginia to manage the mill. That's how it was, right?
That's how it was.
Successfully, would you say?
Lieutenant, I'm going to save you a great deal of time. Geraldine and I didn't get along. We saw as little of each other as we both could arrange, and that was very little.
Thank you for being frank.
I can even guess your next question, Lieutenant. You'd like to know when I saw Geraldine last.
When did you?
3 months ago in Virginia, on her semi-annual visit to the mill.
But you were in Medvale after that, weren't you?
Well, yes, I came up to see Geraldine in March on a business matter. As my aunt may have told you, Geraldine refused to see me.
What sort of business matter was it?
I wanted Geraldine to approve a bank loan I wished to make to purchase new equipment. She was against it, wouldn't even discuss it. So I went home.
And you never saw her again?
Never. And in case you're wondering, Lieutenant, I have no idea where she is. No idea at all.
Sure you don't want some tea, Rowena? No, thank you, Aunt Faith. I'll stick to scotch.
Oh, have some tea, darling. Auntie wants to read your future in the leaves.
Oh, I wish I could read the future. Or rather, the past.
You're thinking about Geraldine.
I simply can't understand what became of her, David. She was all set for that trip to Europe. Some of her bags were already on the ship. You remember Lucas, the taxi driver?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, he came out here to pick her up, take her to the station, but she wasn't here. She wasn't anywhere.
Well, I suppose the police checked all the usual sources.
Hospital, morgues, everywhere. Lieutenant Reese said anything could have happened to her. She might have been robbed and murdered. She might have lost her memory. She might even have... Well, this I'd never believe, but Lieutenant Reese said she might have disappeared deliberately with some man.
I know what happened to her.
Do you?
She just left. She just walked out of this big, gloomy house and this crawly little town. She was sick of living alone.
David, I have an idea about how we can find Geraldine.
Really?
I'm going to ask Iris Lloyd where Geraldine is.
Ask who?
Iris Lloyd. Now, don't tell me you've never heard of the child. For there was a story in the papers about her only 2 months ago, and heaven knows I've mentioned her in my letters a dozen times.
I remember. She's the one who's psychic or something. Some sort of orphan?
Yes, Iris is a ward of the state, a resident at the Medvale Home for Girls. I've been vice chairman of the place for donkey's years. That's how I know her. Well, she's 16, David, and absolutely uncanny.
And what makes her such a phenomenon?
She's a seer, David. A genuine clairvoyant.
Oh, not a medium at 16.
Oh, no. I suppose you could call her a finder. She seems to have the ability to find things that are lost. People, too.
How does she do it?
I'm not sure Iris knows herself. The gift hasn't made the poor child happy. Such talents rarely do. You know, one day, the home had a picnic at Crompton Lake. They discovered an 8-year-old named Dorothea was missing. They couldn't find her until Iris Lloyd began screaming.
Screaming?
These insights cause a great pain. But she was able to describe the place where Dorothea could be found, where the girl had sprained her ankle.
Oh, you're right, Auntie, darling. I don't agree with you. Let's just leave the search to the police.
David, I've arranged with the home for Iris to spend some time with us.
Are you serious? You invited that girl here?
Well, she has to become acquainted with Geraldine's aura. Don't you see? The aura that's still in this house.
Well, I won't have it. I'm sorry, Auntie, but the whole thing's ridiculous.
Oh, I knew you would object, David, but I'm afraid I have to insist. We're picking up the girl this afternoon.
Oh, really now, Aunt Faith?
You understand, my dear, don't you?
Yes, I understand, Mrs. Demarest. And I'm looking forward to meeting Iris Lloyd.
Please come in, Mrs. Demarest. I suppose this is the nephew you told me about.
Yes, sister. This is Mr. David Wheeler. David, this is Sister Clotilde, who runs the home.
How do you do, sister?
How do you do? In case your aunt hasn't told you, Mr. Wheeler, I'm not at all in favor of this move. I think it's wrong to encourage Iris in this delusion of hers.
Well, then you and I agree with each other, sister.
Oh, it's not a delusion, Sister Clotilde. It's a gift from God.
She's undisciplined. You might even say wild.
But you are letting us have her, sister. She can come home with us.
Did you think my poor objections carry any weight, Mrs. Demarest? One moment. Sister Pauline, would you send Iris Lloyd in now?
Shall I come in?
Yes, Iris, come in. Iris, you know Mrs. Demarest. This is her nephew, Mr. Wheeler.
Hello.
Hello.
You remember me, Iris. I've been coming here at least 3 or 4 times a year to see all you girls.
Yes, Mrs. Demarest.
Now, the directors have been good enough to let us take you home with us for a while. We need your help, Iris. We want you to see if you can find someone who is lost.
Yes, Mrs. Demarest. I'd like to come home with you. I'd like to help you find Mrs. Wheeler.
Oh. Then you know about my poor niece, Iris?
The Secret Service couldn't have secrets here, Mrs. Demarest. You know how girls are.
Well, I guess we can get started any time if Miss Lloyd is ready.
Please call her Iris, Mr. Wheeler. Remember that you're still dealing with a child.
Iris, I hope you'll enjoy staying with us.
I have a lovely room for you. I'm sure you'll like it.
You know what I'd really like?
What's that?
A cigarette.
What? Iris.
Oh, don't tell me you smoke, Iris.
Only when I can get away with it.
Well, you're not getting away with it now, for heaven's sake.
Oh, never mind, never mind.
Hello there, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, Lucas. Well, how are you? How's the taxi business,
Hey, could I talk to you a minute, Mr. Wheeler?
No, Lucas, I'm sorry. I've got to get these groceries home. We have company for dinner tonight.
She's at your place, ain't she? That girl.
What girl?
That Iris Lloyd. The girl who finds things. I'm afraid of her, Mr. Wheeler. I'm afraid she'll find out what we did.
Shut up. Don't you ever say anything like that to me again.
I'm scared, Mr. Wheeler. I'm telling you, that girl is peculiar. She knows what you're thinking, they say. She knows where you can find anything, even dead bodies.
Get away from me, Lucas. I told you to keep away from me when I came here. Now, get away from my car before I run you down.
But I'm scared. I'm scared of that little girl.
Lucas, the taxi driver, Lucas, the murderer, is scared. But David Wheeler seems to be frightened, too. And maybe we'll learn if the fright is justified when we return shortly with Act 2. Now let's go back to the little town of Medvale for the second act of The Girl Who Found Things. David Wheeler has just returned from his shopping trip. But he finds things are different in the big house at the end of the road.
What happened here, Rowena? This room looks like a cyclone hit it.
It was Hurricane Iris.
What are you talking about?
Aunt Faith caught her sweet little orphan Annie in here smoking one of my cigarettes. I didn't hear the whole argument, but I'll tell you one thing. That girl has the vocabulary of a longshoreman.
Well, maybe that'll knock some sense into Aunt Faith.
Iris started throwing things, and that's when Aunt Faith went upstairs to lie down.
I'll go see her. Tell her to take her psychic delinquent back where she came from.
I wouldn't bother her now. She's not feeling well.
Well, I'll see the little monster then. Where is she?
Next door to us, in Geraldine's room.
Iris? Iris, it's Mr. Wheeler. May I come in?
Hello, handsome. Auntie says you went shopping.
What have you been up to, Iris? Now, my aunt isn't a well woman, and we won't put up with any bad behavior. Now, what happened downstairs?
Nothing. I found a button in an ashtray and took a couple of drags. You'd think I was committing a mortal sin the way she yelled at me.
I heard you did some fancy yelling yourself. Is that what the sisters taught you at the home?
They didn't teach me anything worthwhile.
Well, maybe you need more instruction. Maybe you better get back there as soon as possible.
Oh, Mr. Wheeler, please. Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I didn't. Oh, please don't send me back.
No, wait.
Oh, please.
Now, wait a minute now.
Oh, please don't do it. Oh, don't.
What's going on?
Oh, Mrs. Demarest, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. It was the devil. I'm sure it was the devil. Trying to take my body into...
Oh, there, Iris. It's all right, dear. I know you didn't mean what you said. No, it's the gift that makes you this way. And don't worry about what I asked you to do. You take your time about Geraldine. Take as long as you like.
Oh, but I want to help. I really do, Aunt Faith.
Now, wait a minute, Auntie. You're not going to fall for this...
Oh, listen. Listen. Do you know something? I can feel your niece in this house, Aunt Faith. I really can. I can feel her in this room, whispering to me, trying to tell me where she is.
Can you, Iris? Can you really?
For heaven's sake, Auntie, can't you see that
I can. I can feel her everywhere. I can almost touch Miss Wheeler. Oh, is this her closet? These are her clothes. Oh, they're so beautiful. She must have looked beautiful in them.
Has Iris ever seen a photo of Geraldine?
Oh, look at this one. It's all gold. All shiny gold. And it's so long. Was she very tall?
It's an evening gown, Iris.
Oh, I can sense her in this gown. I can. I just know I'm going to be able to find her for you, Aunt Faith. I know it.
Yes. Yes, I believe that too, my child. Won't you have some more of the beef, Rowena?
No, thank you.
And we'd better save some for Iris. Something tells me that little girl has a very big appetite.
Well, I wish she'd come downstairs. I told her dinner would be served at 7:30.
Would you like me to go upstairs and see if she's all right?
No. I'm sure she'll be down in a moment.
You've really forgiven her completely, haven't you?
Of course. Oh, you don't understand psychic personality, David. It wasn't her swearing at me this afternoon. It was this demon which possesses her. The same spirit that gives her the gift of insight.
David, your fork.
Take a look at what's coming downstairs in a gold lame evening gown.
For heaven's sake.
Hello, everyone.
Iris, whatever are you wearing?
You go upstairs and get that dress off. You have no right to wear my sister's clothes.
Take it off. Why should I?
You heard me. Get that dress back in the closet.
I won't, Aunt Faith. No, I won't take it off. You know what I told you? I have to wear your niece's clothes so I can feel her aura.
You're going to feel my foot in about 5 seconds if you don't go upstairs.
No, everybody in this house hates me.
Iris, don't. No, please don't cry. Oh, David, you shouldn't talk that way to the poor girl.
I won't stay here. I won't help you find your niece, that's all.
You can't do anything of the kind, and you know it.
Iris, listen to me.
Yes.
Iris, you remember those things you did at the home? The way you found things for Sister Therese?
Yes.
Do you think you could do something like that again, right now for us?
I don't know. I could try.
Would you let her try, David?
I don't know what you mean.
Now, I want you to hide something or name some object you've lost or misplaced, perhaps somewhere in this house.
This is silly. It's a parlor game.
The least you can do is try it.
All right. How do we play this game of hide and seek?
David, what about the cat?
The cat?
You remember, you once told me about a wool kitten you used to have as a child. You said you lost it somewhere in the house when you were 5, and you were so unhappy about it you wouldn't eat for days.
Well, that's 30 years ago, Rowena.
All the better, David. Iris, do you think you could find it? Could you find David's claw kitten?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm never sure.
Just try, Iris. We won't blame you if you fail. It might have been thrown out ages ago, but try anyway.
All right. I will. But you'll have to shut off the lights.
And then what? Burn incense and chant?
David, please, turn off the room.
I'll do it.
There, Iris. The room is dark enough, isn't it?
Yes. It's dark enough when I close my eyes.
What's she doing?
Breathing, obviously.
I think she's going into a trance.
It's so hard to know if she's faking or not, isn't it?
Not for me, darling.
She isn't, David. I know she isn't. She's in a genuine trance.
Oh, hot. Oh, it's so hot.
She's sweating.
So hot.
She isn't faking that, David.
Oh, so hot back here. Oh, please. Oh, please. Kitty is hot. Hot Kitty is hot.
Kitty, she could be talking about the wool cat.
Well, what if she is?
Oh, please. Please, somebody. Help. Help Kitty. Help her. Please help Kitty.
Dear heaven, the girl is in pain.
It's an act, I tell you.
Hot. Behind the stove. So hot. Kitty, so hot.
Behind the stove, is that what she said?
Iris, darling, are you all right? David, turn on the lights, quickly.
Oh, Auntie, it was all gibberish. Rowena, it's just nonsense.
You're so stubborn, David. Well, she said it clearly. The kitten's behind the stove. Well, you probably stopped it when you were a little brat of a boy.
We could find out, couldn't we? Is the same stove still in the kitchen?
I suppose so. There's a microwave oven, too, but they've never moved the old iron monster.
Let's look, David, please.
I can't feel anything behind here.
Well, try the other side, David.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Look, my hands are getting filthy.
Here, use this ladle.
But it's no use, Rowena. It simply can't. It can't.
David, what is it? Did you touch something?
Huh? Oh, yes. Something. I don't know what.
Well, can you get it out?
Well, yes, I think so. Oh, good Lord.
David! It's a cat. A wool cat.
Yes.
It's so filthy and old, but it's still a cat, isn't it? Is it the one you lost? Is it?
Yes, it's the one.
David, you look so strange. You look frightened.
What are you doing here? Iris, having a picnic all by yourself?
I just thought I'd lie on the grass for a while.
What are you doing with the daisy? Loves me? Loves me not?
Want to finish it off for me, Uncle David?
Cut out the Uncle David stuff.
I'll finish it for you then. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. Too bad, Uncle David. She just doesn't love you.
Who?
Your wife, of course. Who else? Bye now.
Iris, wait.
Yes?
Look, I want to talk to you a minute.
Really?
Iris, what's the story with you? You've been here over a week and you haven't done anything about... Well, you know what? This is just a great big picnic for you, isn't it?
What if it is? You think I want to go back to the creepy home? It's better here. No uniforms, no 6 a.m. prayers, none of that junk they call food. Also, I like the company.
I suppose I should say thank you.
There's nothing you can say I don't know already. I'm psychic, remember?
What about that, Iris? Is it just some kind of trick? You can tell me.
I'll show you if it's a trick. Want me to tell you all about yourself?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Your wife hates you. She thinks you're rotten. You weren't even married a year when you started running around with other women. You never went to the mill, not more than once or twice a month. That was how you ran the business. All you knew how to do was spend the money.
You little brat. You're not psychic, you're an eavesdropper.
Oh, let go of my arm.
Your room is right next door. You've been listening.
You think I could help hearing you two arguing?
No, I guess you couldn't. I'm sorry, Iris. I hope I didn't hurt you.
I know a way you can make it up to me. Like this.
Go ahead. Now cut that out, will you?
Don't you want to kiss me?
No, you dumb kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm almost 17.
You were 16 3 months ago.
I'm a woman. But you're not even a man. David?
Yes, Auntie, it's me.
Oh, did you call for a taxi?
A taxi? No, why should I?
Oh, I don't know, but Lucas's cab is in the driveway. He said he was waiting for you.
Lucas? Well, I'd better go and see what he wants.
Dinner will be ready around 7, David.
All right, Lucas. What are you doing here?
I had to talk to you, Mr. Wheeler. I wanted you to know how it went. I did what you told me, exactly like I said. I hit her clean. She didn't hurt a bit. No blood.
All right. I don't want to hear about it anymore, Lucas. I'm satisfied. And you should be, too. You got your money. Now forget about it.
I picked up Miss Wheeler and I took her out in the woods as far as I could. I dug deep, Mr. Wheeler. I did a good job. I smoothed it over and spread them leaves so that nobody would guess it was there. Nobody except...
Oh, so it's that girl you're still worried about.
I heard awful funny things about her, Mr. Wheeler. About her finding things. Finding that little girl that fell near Crumpton Lake. Maybe she can see right into your sister's grave.
Iris Lloyd won't find her. Nobody will.
But she's right behind the house, Mr. Wheeler. She's so close. Right in the woods.
You've got to forget it, Lucas. Like it never happened. My sister's disappeared, and she's not coming back. As for the girl, don't believe what you hear. Nobody can see into a grave, Lucas. Nobody.
Is David Wheeler really as convinced as he sounds? Or can Lucas detect the doubt in his voice and the fear in his eyes? We'll learn more about the girl who found things when we return shortly with Act 3. Now let's return to the Wheeler house in the town of Medvale. A house filled with people waiting for a psychic revelation from the girl who found things. But that revelation appears to be very slow in coming.
That girl has been here for how long? 2 weeks?
It seems like 2 months.
And she hasn't done a thing but enjoy herself. David, what's the point of our staying on? You said you had some affairs to settle. You don't seem to be conducting any business at all.
Well, I haven't been in the mood for business.
Well, that's nothing very new, is it?
How long are you going to keep that light on? I'd like to get some sleep.
If you think Iris Lloyd is indulging herself, what about you?
Shh, be quiet. I told you that she can hear every nasty little quarrel in this room. That's why I asked for a truce.
Well, she doesn't have to eavesdrop, does she? Can't she read minds? Well, she's not the only clairvoyant around here. I can read her mind, too.
Well, she's a child, for heaven's sake.
She's in love with you. Of course, there's a minor obstruction in her plans, a small matter of your wife. But then I've never been much of a hindrance to your romances, have I?
I thought you agreed to that truce.
You are a pacifist, David. That's part of your charm. That's why you came up here in March, wasn't it? To make peace with Geraldine.
I came here on business.
You came to keep Geraldine from sending you to prison. That was the business.
You know nothing about it.
I have eyes, David. I know you were taking money from the mill. Too much money. Geraldine knew it, too. How much time did she give you to make up the loss?
All right. If you won't let me get some sleep here, I'll sleep in the library.
David?
David, is that you?
Yes, Aunt Faith. What are you doing up?
Oh, I heard a noise.
Oh, well, it was me, probably. I was just going down to the library to find a book to read.
No, it wasn't you. David, look.
What? Oh, it's Iris.
Yes, in her nightgown.
What's she doing in the front hall, dressed like that?
David, she's sleepwalking.
What?
Look at her eyes. David, we have to follow her.
No, let her alone, Annie. You're not supposed to disturb a sleepwalker, are you?
I've got to follow her.
All right, I'll come with you.
David, she's talking to herself. Can you hear her?
What did I forget? What did I forget?
Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said?
Yes, but I don't understand it.
Why doesn't the taxi get here? Why doesn't it get here?
Taxi. She said something about a taxi, David.
Yes, I heard her.
Oh, we have to be going to the station. I'm so nervous. I'm always so nervous when I go on a trip. Please get my luggage. My luggage.
Oh, dear God, David. She's in a trance. She's talking the way...
Oh, what did I forget? Gas, electricity, telephone. The fireplace. Is the fireplace cold? Oh, no! Not the fireplace! Not the fireplace!
Oh, what does she mean?
I don't know, but... Auntie, I think this is wrong. I think we should get her back to bed.
No. Don't touch her, David. Don't. Look. She's heading for the back of the house. Come on.
Yes, we've got to follow her.
I think she means to go outside.
We can't let her do that.
Maybe it's important. Maybe it's something to do with Geraldine.
Oh, don't be insane. She's just sleepwalking, that's all it is. Iris, wake up.
David, don't. You mustn't.
You want that girl to catch pneumonia?
No.
Iris.
Don't. Please.
Iris.
Put it down.
Iris,
Don't.
wake up.
Don't.
Oh, David, what have you done? You're not supposed to wake a sleepwalker. Everybody knows that.
Let me go.
Stop it.
Oh, somebody.
Stop it.
Help me.
Iris.
Help me.
Iris, it's only me, Iris.
He's trying to kill me. He wants to kill me.
Oh, no, darling. It's all right. It's only us.
Wake up, I said. Wake up.
Oh, you poor child. You poor baby. Oh, David, that was a cruel thing to do. Oh, and Faye. Yes. Iris, I'm here. Oh, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm all right now.
Oh, I was so frightened for you, dear.
Yes, but I'm all right. I think that I'm ready.
Ready? What do you mean, dear?
I think I can do it now. I think I might be able to tell you.
You mean where Geraldine is?
Yes. I think I can.
Oh, David, we've got to call Lieutenant Reese.
Reese? At this hour?
I told him I would call him whenever Iris thought she knew something. I promised him I'd call.
But it's almost midnight, Auntie.
He'll come. I know he will. I'll telephone him myself. You take Iris to her room.
Oh, yes, all right. Come on, Iris.
Yes, Uncle David. Well, Uncle David, are you scared?
What are you talking about?
You look scared. Scared of me?
Shut up.
I thought you would be. The minute you heard that I was ready.
I'm sending you back. Iris, you're a fake. Even your sleepwalking act was a fake.
Oh, David, you're so cute. You really are. But you know what? I don't have to be ready. I don't have to do anything at all when that policeman gets here. Not if you don't want me to.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You better kiss me now, David. You better kiss me and make it really good.
All right. All right, if that's what you want.
David!
Get out of here! I don't want you in my room.
Rowena.
You were right about the walls between these rooms, David. You can hear every little thing.
I hate you. David hates you, too. Tell her, David. Why don't you tell her?
Yes. Why don't you, David? It's the only thing you haven't done so far.
David?
Yes, Aunt Faith?
Oh, I just spoke to Lieutenant Reese. He says he's on his way.
What for?
Oh, you are ready, Iris, aren't you? You're ready to tell us where Geraldine is?
Yes. I'm ready to tell you, Aunt Faith. More than ready.
Are you sure she's all right, Mrs. Demarest? She looks awfully pale to me.
Iris always looks that way when she enters the trance.
It's a fraud, Lieutenant. The whole thing is a fraud. You mustn't be taken in.
Well, I'm just trying to keep an open mind, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, it's startling. I think she's going to say something.
Oh,
Now,
no.
Iris, look, you've got to stop this. That girl is working herself into some kind of fit.
It's all her own doing, isn't it?
Well, maybe Mr. Wheeler's right. The girl might do herself some harm.
No, you must wait. Listen.
Aunt Faith. Aunt Faith, I'm here. Aunt Faith. Come and find me. Oh, help me. It's so dark. Oh, won't somebody help me?
Oh, it's Geraldine. Oh, dear Lord, it's her. Oh, where are you? Oh, Geraldine, my poor darling. Where are you?
Help me.
It's the shop. And I'm afraid.
Where, Geraldine? Where? Tell us where you are.
Someplace far away. A place with ships. The sun is shining. I saw hills and green trees. There are bells ringing in the street.
She's out of her head completely.
A place with ships, bells ringing in the streets.
I see water, a bridge, trolley cars in the street, going up and down the hill.
San Francisco. I'm sure she means San Francisco.
Yes, it sounds like it. Iris, do you mean San Francisco? Is that where Geraldine is?
Yes, that's where she is.
Well, who knows? It's as good a guess as I've heard. Has Miss Wheeler ever been in San Francisco before?
Never. Why would she go there? David?
I really wouldn't know. But if that's where Iris says she is, I guess the spirits know what they're talking about.
She's waking up.
I want to go home. Oh, please, somebody take me home. To Sister Clotilda.
Well, your idea was a huge success, Auntie. But I can't say that I'm not glad to see little Iris back where she belongs.
Yes, the poor child. It's the only home she knows.
Now all the police have to do is find Geraldine in San Francisco, if she hasn't taken a boat to South America by now.
I just don't understand it. It's not like Geraldine to run away without a word.
Well, here we are, home again.
Aren't you coming in, David?
Oh, not just yet. I thought I'd go into town and pick up some champagne. I thought we'd celebrate a bit tonight. Well, hello, Lucas. How's the taxi business, huh?
Could be better. You got any news for me, Mr. Wheeler?
Oh, yes, Lucas. I've got good news. It's all over. Iris Lloyd is back at the Medvale School for Girls.
And she didn't know. She couldn't find out where that woman was.
She didn't know, Lucas, just as I promised.
I did the right thing. I know it was the right thing, Mr. Wheeler, but I didn't want to tell you.
Right thing? What do you mean?
Well, I figured that girl could tell if the body was buried right outside the house, but she'd never find it if it was someplace else, someplace far away.
Lucas, what are you talking about?
I went out into the woods last week and dug up that woman's body. I put it in that trunk of hers, Mr. Wheeler, and I sent it by train as far away as I could. Too far away for that girl. Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Wheeler.
What? Lieutenant Reese.
I wonder if we could have a talk, Mr. Wheeler?
About what?
We've received a telegram from the West Coast. The police out there didn't have any luck tracing your sister, but they did have a report on a steamer trunk.
A trunk?
It was in unclaimed baggage at the Southern Pacific Depot. It was shipped from Medvale only last week, and, well, it had Miss Wheeler's initials on it. No, it had more than that. So, can we go somewhere and talk about San Francisco?
Well, Iris Lloyd is back in her own bed tonight, and her dreams will probably be peaceful. But David Wheeler is in for a nightmare that may last him for the rest of his life. I'll be back shortly. Do you think you have clairvoyant powers? Have you ever had the experience of finding something that everyone else thought was lost? Actually, you've done exactly that. You found the magical world of radio drama. And now that you've made this find, we hope you'll come back for more suspenseful dramas to play inside the theater of your mind. Our cast included Norman Rose, Bryna Rayburn, Robert Dryden, Martha Greenhouse, Barbara Caruso, and Ann Costello. The entire production was under the direction of Himan Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
All right, Mr. Thompson, I'm a human being, too, and I guess if I got a letter telling me that I was rich, I wouldn't go into mourning. I'd probably go out and celebrate.
That's why I wanted to see you, to suggest arranging that happy event without the slightest trouble on your part, without any obligation until you're completely satisfied. Now, in a short time, you'll receive another letter from Johannesburg informing you of the sad news that your cousin, Mr. Well, I still won't reveal his name. Let him remain anonymous. That'll make your decision a great deal easier, I'm sure.
What decision?
The decision to inherit his estate.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
WOR Mystery Theater was brought to you by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less, and by Suburban Savings, with offices throughout North Jersey. The preceding Mystery Theater program was furnished by the CBS Radio Network.
Come in. Welcome. I am E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. The voices of victims. The fear you can hear. For the next 52 minutes, we're going to take you into the world of mystery and murder, but mostly into the world of terrifying imagination. The story you're about to hear might be called a morality play. It's a story which has a question you can ask yourself. What is your price tag for killing a man? If you think you don't have one, listen to the story of Walter Van Haas and the Chinaman Button.
Mr. Van Haas, I'm making this as easy for you as pushing a button. Now, if you give your approval, my agents in Johannesburg will be contacted within hours. The rest will be handled simply and with dispatch.
My God, I really think you mean it. I really think you'd commit murder.
Our mystery drama, The Chinaman Button, was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Paul Hecht. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll be back shortly with Act One. And now, Act One of The Chinaman Button. But it does not begin in China. It begins in New York City, on the executive floor of a bustling advertising agency.
Good morning, Mr. Fish.
Good morning, Susan. How have you been?
How is Hawaii?
Oh, just great.
Oh, you look perfect.
My partner get in yet, or is he goofing off?
Oh, no, Mr. Michaels is in his office. He's been there since 8 o'clock.
Oh, don't give me that. I'll bet Lou hasn't been in the office before 10 since I went on vacation. Well, what do you know? There you are, just like Susan said.
Hello, Phil. Welcome back.
How do I look? Fat and sassy? 3 weeks in Hawaii. Luau every night. Plenty of rum and pineapple. I figured I gained 10 pounds.
Well, it looks good on you, Phil. No kidding.
What is this? What's the matter with you? I'm nice and brown. You're white as a sheet. You look terrible.
Lou, are you sick or something?
No, I'm okay. I'm fine.
You look like you've been sleeping in the office or something. Well, let's hear it. There's some bad news, right? Something happened while I was away?
Yeah, that's right. Something's happened, Phil, but it wasn't my fault, so help me.
Okay, come on. Let's have it.
We lost an account, Phil.
Okay, so we lost an account.
We lost the Brewster account.
You want to tell me that again?
I know it's real bad news, but I don't know how else to tell you. Brewster's definitely out.
You want to tell me what you did wrong, Lou?
Well, nothing, Phil. I swear
It'll come out sooner or later.
Phil, I had nothing to do with it. It started with a call from Charlie Edwards a week after you left. He wanted to talk to you. He said it was urgent. When I told him you weren't here, he hung up. Next thing I know, there's a letter from old man Brewster, the official 90-day notice of termination.
But did you call Charlie?
Well, sure, I called him. Only Charlie isn't the ad manager anymore. Charlie's got a new job. He was kicked upstairs. He's in customer relations, out of advertising completely. There's a new guy in charge.
Lou, you know what you're telling me. You are telling me that our gross profit has been cut in half.
You think I don't know that?
I think I'd better sit down.
The new ad manager's name is Walter Van Haas.
$6 million in billing, just like that?
Charlie said the whole thing was his fault.
Whose?
Walter Van Haas, the new ad manager. Charlie says he started the whole thing, but I never got the full story. Charlie's been too busy in his new job to talk to me.
Give me that phone.
Yeah, sure, Phil.
Charlie is not going to be too busy to talk to me. I haven't been kicking back $10,000 a year to Charlie for him not to talk to me.
You want to know who Walter Van Haas is? I'll tell you, Phil. He's a Boy Scout, and he won his merit badge for backstabbing.
So Walter Van Haas is a backstabber. How did he get close enough to do the job?
He's my assistant. He's been my assistant for like 8 months.
How come I never knew him?
Because that's the kind of guy Walter is. He keeps in the background. He's a mouse, Phil. A $200 a week mouse.
Only this mouse roared like a lion, right?
2 weeks ago, he came running into my office with a box full of invoices. It seems he was conducting a private investigation, Phil. Can you believe that guy? He was checking into all the supplier bills you guys sent over. He was actually checking out every engraver, every stat house, every printer, every artist bill. Phil, he found overcharges like 50, 60, even 100%.
You were his boss, Charlie. Why didn't you tell him what to do with his invoices?
He thought I'd be shocked. He wanted us both to go to old man Brewster and expose your agency. That's when I did the only sensible thing.
And what was that?
I offered him part of my take. A third of it. Phil, he practically turned blue when I offered him that money. Him take a bribe, the Honorable Walter Van Haas.
Are you kidding me?
It could have been the whole 10,000, and it wouldn't have been enough. It was a matter of principle. You dig?
No, I don't.
He didn't tell Brewster about my offer. He wouldn't rat on me. That was part of his code, too, but he did tell the old man about the phony charges. I couldn't stop him. That's when I got booted upstairs, and you got booted out.
And Mr. Walter Van Haas gets your job.
He didn't even want to accept that. Can you believe it? Old man had to twist his arm to get him to accept it. And a $50 a week raise.
What is this guy, some kind of a fanatic?
I don't know how to describe Walter. He's so square. He's so honest. I swear it's true. You couldn't budge this guy for $1 million.
$1 million, $1 million. The great American words. The incantation of the American dream. Charlie, did you ever hear of the Chinaman Button?
The which?
When you were a kid. Didn't anybody ever ask you about it? It's kind of a puzzle. I guess you could call it a moral dilemma.
No, I never heard of it. What's a Chinaman Button?
It goes like this. Now, suppose you were told that by simply pressing a button, you could kill the Chinaman. Thousands of miles away. A Chinaman whose fate meant nothing to you, no more than the fate of a fly on a table. And yet, by pushing this button, by sending just one anonymous Oriental to his death, you would receive $1 million. Tax-free. What would you do, Charlie?
I don't know. press the button, I guess.
Sure, that's right. You'd press the button. I'd press the button. Even Walter Van What's-His-Face would press the button.
No, not him. Not that guy.
Oh, yeah, sure he would, Charlie.
No, I really don't think so, Phil. Walter would think about it and begin wondering if that Chinaman might not have a wife and kids. Walter does. He's got 5 kids, as a matter of fact.
You're wrong, Charlie. Everybody's the same when it comes to money. It's the great leveler.
No, I really mean it. Walter wouldn't push that button for $10 million. That's the kind of guy he is. And that's why you don't have the Brewster account anymore.
He pushed that button just like anybody else.
Okay. What's the difference? There isn't any Chinaman Button. So what's the difference?
That's right. There isn't any Chinaman Button. Or is there?
I don't get you, Phil. What's all this talk about a button?
I didn't say there had to be a button, Lou. Not literally. Or a Chinaman, for that matter. Van Haas sounds Dutch. How about a Dutchman?
What are you talking about? I think you drank a little too much at lunch.
He wouldn't be so high and mighty once he pressed that button, would he? That would knock his halo off.
What?
Which is worse, Lou? Taking a kickback or killing a man?
Oh, come on, Phil. Will you talk sense?
We'd have him right where we want him. We could call the shots then, Lou. We can get Charlie his job back. We might even get our account back.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Phil, will you tell me what you're talking about?
Better. I'll show you what I mean. Only first, I gotta compose a letter.
A letter to who?
Don't rush me. This has got to be done right. We're going to have to print up a special letterhead, something that really looks authentic. Somebody in the art department can do that.
But what for?
Yeah, let me use that portable of yours. We'll have to find one of those services that post letters from overseas.
Dear Mr. Van Haas, you're writing this guy?
Yep.
What are you going to say to him?
I am going to offer him the American dream, Lou.
Millie?
Oh, Walter, I didn't know you were home.
I got here about 10 minutes ago. I was looking through the mail. How are you?
Oh, all right. Tired as usual.
Isn't it kind of chilly to be out here?
Oh, I just had to get out of the house. Kids have been impossible all day. You know how hard it rained this morning.
Yes, I know. Honey, did you see the letter? The one from South Africa?
Oh, yeah, sure, I noticed it. Say the stamps, will you? Peter wants
Yeah,
them.
Millie, do you know what the letter's about?
No, can't imagine. Oh, you don't know anyone in South Africa, do you?
Of course not. But somebody there knows me. It's from some law firm. Look at the letterhead.
Uh-huh. Dries, Fairchild, and Beer Brook? What a name.
It's Dutch, I guess. Dries, Hartog, and Berenbroek. 200 Commissioner Street, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Read it, huh?
Well, it says, Dear Mr. Van Haas, our firm is collecting data for record-keeping purposes concerning the surviving family of one of our clients. Would you be so good as to confirm the following facts? Your name, Walter Van Haas. I can confirm that, all right.
Well, go on. Read the rest.
Your father's name, Benjamin Van Haas. Right again. Your mother's name, Sylvia Reach.
I didn't know your mother's name was Sylvia.
She always hated the name. That's why she called herself Sally. Anyway, now let's see. Paternal grandparents, Jan Van Haas, Elsa Voort. If the foregoing facts are not correct, would you kindly advise us by return mail? Well, I just saved some postage anyway.
Is that all it says?
Now, just one more sentence. If these facts are correct, there is no need for further communication. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Yours faithfully, L. something or other. I can't make out the signature.
For heaven's sakes, Walter, what do you suppose it means?
I haven't the faintest idea. Maybe I've got a rich uncle in South Africa. Maybe he owns one of those diamond or gold mines.
If only. Tell him to send us a couple of diamonds fast. Maybe we could start looking for a new house. If I don't get out of this cheese box soon, I'll just go out of my mind.
I'll settle for a couple of gold nuggets. We can melt them down and use them to fill Elsa's teeth. That ought to cut down that dental bill.
Look, why don't you write to those people in South Africa and ask them what it's all about?
Well, you heard what the man wrote. If these facts are correct, there is no need for further communication. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Faithfully yours,
Scribble. How does that sound, Lou?
Sounds like the real thing, Phil.
Look at that letterhead. Is that perfect or is that perfect? Harry Twinner in the art department did it. Use the transfer type you just rub on the paper. You can't tell it from the real thing.
Well, where'd you get the names from? Van Haas's family?
I got them from Charlie Edwards, right out of the files at the Brewster Company.
You really got it mailed from South Africa?
Yeah, straight from Johannesburg. Airmail special delivery. Should have arrived by now.
Phil, it's crazy. You're going to all that trouble just for a joke on the guy?
It's not a joke. It's serious business. Hand me that phone.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
Hello, Brewster Company? Mr. Van Haas, please. My name is Thompson. Just tell Mr. Van Haas that I wish to speak to him in connection with South Africa. I'm sure he'll understand. Yeah, I'll wait.
So, will you please tell me what you're doing?
I'm going to make an appointment with this man, Lou. I'm going to make a deal with him. For the Chinaman Button.
Phil Thurston seems to have invented his own Chinaman Button. But will his improved model work? It all depends on Mr. Walter Van Haas. We'll return shortly with Act Two. Now, let's go back to Phil Thurston. Or rather, let's go back to Mr. Thompson, since that's the name Mr. Thurston used to make his reservation at the Ebb Tide Restaurant in downtown Manhattan.
Nice of you to come all the way downtown to meet me for lunch, Mr. Van Haas.
That's okay.
I'm sorry I don't have a permanent office, so a place like this is convenient for me.
You still haven't told me what business you're in, Mr. Thompson.
I would have come to your home for this meeting, but I didn't want to disturb your wife and children. You do have children, don't you?
I sure do. 5 of them.
How old are they?
Stepladder. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
That's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yep, and teeth to fill.
Yes, I don't doubt it.
Did you say that you were with that law firm in Johannesburg, Dries Hartog, and... Sorry, I can't remember the last name. I'm not sure I could pronounce it if I did.
Your family is Dutch, isn't it?
Yeah, my grandparents were Hollanders, but the rest of us are strictly Yanks.
Well, the answer is no. I don't come from the attorneys in Johannesburg, but I wanted to talk to you about their letter.
Frankly, we couldn't figure it out, Millie and I. That's my wife. I don't remember having any relatives in South Africa, and neither does my father.
Oh, your dad's alive, then?
Yes, he lives in Allentown. I called him, but he didn't have any answers.
Well, maybe I can help. You see, there is a relative, but a very distant one of those cousins 4 and 5 times removed.
What's his name?
Oh, it wouldn't mean anything to you if I told you.
Yeah, but you do know his name.
It is my business to know such things.
Well, that brings us back to the original question, doesn't it? About what business you're in.
The person who told me the name of your relative was a clerk in the offices of Dries, Hartog, and Beerenboek. He works for them, but you might say that he's on my payroll, too.
I don't think I understand.
He's the one who informed me about the letter that was being sent to you and why it was being sent.
Is there any reason why you can't tell me my cousin's name?
I'd rather not. I think you'll understand why later. But I will tell you something about him.
Fine.
He left the Netherlands with his family when he was very young. He's lived in South Africa since. He's in the diamond business.
Well.
He's a widower, he has no children, and he's rich. He is very, very rich. And at the moment, he has only one traceable heir.
Wait a minute. You mean that I actually do have a rich uncle in South Africa?
No, I said cousin.
But that's incredible. I mean, Millie and I were kidding about it. We even said that he might be in the diamond business.
Oh, he is, very much so.
And are you saying that I'm his only heir?
That's correct.
Well, if there was the possibility of some kind of inheritance, why didn't the lawyer say so?
Simple enough. There was nothing to say.
What?
The attorneys were only performing a routine function, putting the gentleman's will in good order. Undoubtedly, they'll have to redraw the will sooner or later in favor of a closer relation, such as a new wife.
A wife?
You see, this rich cousin of yours is only 41 and in excellent health. How old are you, Mr. Van Haas?
43. So that's all there was to it, just a routine inquiry.
At the moment, that's all there is to it.
Well, I'm not surprised. I never did believe you get something for nothing in this world.
I said at the moment.
What do you mean?
Mr. Van Haas, you don't know this man in South Africa. You don't know the first thing about him. In fact, he means nothing at all to you.
I guess so.
And the only way he could mean something to you is by dying, isn't that right?
Well, that's a rough way of putting it, but if you mean that he won't benefit me until his death, I guess that's obvious.
Now, what if I told you that this man will be dead in 2 or 3 days, and that his entire estate will be yours?
I thought you said he was healthy.
Well, I'm just asking how you would feel.
Sorry for the guy, I suppose.
Sorry about a man you don't know.
Well, he's a human being.
I see. Mr. Van Haas, did you read the newspaper this morning?
Yes, I did.
You looked at the obituary page?
Yeah, briefly.
Did you feel sorry for all the people whose death was reported? Did you feel any real sorrow for them?
No, I can't say I felt sorrow.
Because they were all strangers, weren't they?
All right, Mr. Thompson, I'm a human being, too, and I guess if I got a letter from Dries, Hartog, and whatever telling me that I was rich, I wouldn't go into mourning. I'd probably go out and celebrate. If you saw my kids' dental bills, you'd understand.
But I do understand. Believe me, I understand very well. That's why I wanted to see you, to suggest arranging that happy event without the slightest trouble on your part, without any obligation until you're completely satisfied.
What the devil does that mean?
All you have to do is say yes. Just that one word, and your dream will come true.
Yes to what?
Now, in a short time, you'll receive another letter from Johannesburg informing you of the sad news that your cousin, Mr. Well, I still won't reveal his name. Let him remain anonymous. That'll make your decision a great deal easier, I'm sure.
What decision?
The decision to inherit his estate.
Now, hold it just a minute. Are you talking about...
Please, keep your voice down. Mr. Van Haas, I'm making this as easy for you as pushing a button. If you give your approval, my agents in Johannesburg will be contacted within hours. The rest will be handled simply and with dispatch. All you'll have to do is wait for official notification of your inheritance. When the money arrives, of course, I'll expect payment in the amount of 50% of the total. By our calculations, I'd say that total should be just about $1 million.
Good Lord, I really think that... I think you mean it. I think you really do.
I know you have scruples, Mr. Van Haas, but I also think you have common sense.
Listen, Mr. Thompson, if that's your name...
Yes, of course, you're quite right. It isn't. But it's the name you'll use to get in touch with me.
I'm not getting in touch with you because I can give you your answer right now. It is no.
Oh, don't be so hasty.
I never heard such a filthy proposition in my entire life.
Look, if the percentage is the problem, we can discuss it. Our organization has been known to be flexible about such
Money
things.
has nothing to do with it.
We could base our agreement on a sliding scale. That is, we would take 50% of any inherited amount up to and including $1 million. Anything after that, our percentage would be 40%. Does that sound more attractive?
You talk about it like it was some kind of a simple business deal.
But it is. Especially simple for you. A very clean, very uncomplicated deal. You do nothing at all, Mr. Van Haas. Can I make you understand that? You won't be connected to your cousin's death in any way. In fact, our agents are so expert at what they do, it's almost certainly going to be called an accident. Believe me, we've never had the slightest bit of trouble in the past.
You heard my answer, Mr. Thompson. Now, if you'll excuse me...
You haven't had your lunch yet.
My appetite is gone.
Van Haas.
What?
I'm sorry. Perhaps I put the whole thing to you too bluntly. I shouldn't have expected a man like yourself to agree immediately.
Or ever.
All right. Maybe you'll never agree. But at least give yourself some time to think it over.
I don't need any time.
Just 12 hours. 12 hours, that's all I'm talking about. Now, if you change your mind any time during the next 12 hours, you can reach me at the Florentine Hotel on 51st Street. Hey, did you get that name?
I don't need to remember it, Mr. Thompson. I'd like to forget your name, too, and this whole conversation.
I'll be at the Florentine Hotel between 8 o'clock and midnight tonight. Don't call me after 12, my sleeping habits, you understand?
I don't see how you can sleep at all, Mr. Thompson.
You'd be amazed at how well rich men sleep.
Well, you can go to bed early tonight. Don't wait up for my call because there won't be one. Goodbye.
So long, Walter. I'll be hearing from you.
Honey, cut it out. Stop it. No. Tell me what the matter is.
Nothing. It's nothing.
It's got to be something, Millie. Are the kids okay?
Yes, they're all right.
It's pretty quiet in the playroom.
Well, that's because I packed the twins off to Mother. They were getting out of hand, Walter. I just couldn't stand it anymore.
Okay, fine. And I'm sure your mother is delighted.
No, she isn't. Maybe she used to be when she was younger, but she's getting too old for that sort of thing now. Maybe I'm getting too old, too.
Come on, what are you talking about?
I'm 41 years old, Walter. Sometimes I feel like 141.
You know what's wrong with you? You're not eating right. You're eating like a bird these days.
Well, that's practically all I can afford to buy these days. Bird food. I didn't mean that, Walter. Honest, I didn't.
I know you didn't. I know it. Look, honey, I wish you'd see Dr. Julian and have him check you over.
Walter, I did see Dr. Julian.
You did? When?
This morning.
I didn't know you were going.
Well, I didn't want you to know. Not until I was sure, anyway.
Sure about what? Hey, you're not sick, are you? I mean, did he find anything serious?
No, I'm not sick. I'm pregnant, Walter.
What?
You see, I'm not over the hill after all. I can still make babies. It should be some sort of comfort, shouldn't it?
A baby?
Dr. Julian shook his finger at me and said he was going to call you sometime and give you a lecture on the population explosion.
Well, that's just great, honey.
No, Walter, it's not just great. Oh, honey, don't pretend to be happy about it. I just can't.
Well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, that's right. It's a beginning, isn't it? That's what Mother said when I told her. She's always said that, even with the first one, with Peter. 10 years ago, almost 11. Walter, do you realize we've been married almost 13 years?
I know, Millie, and I know they haven't always been easy years.
Why is everything always beginning? When does the middle of everything start for us? Is our life just going to go from beginning to end without anything worthwhile in the middle? Oh, no!
What was that?
I asked Elsa to wash the dishes and put them away. I'd better get in there before they're all broken.
Millie, we have to talk.
After dinner, all right? I haven't even started it yet. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I've got some work to do anyway. Or some thinking anyway.
That's right, Charlie. I'm staying downtown tonight.
Ah, you got something going for you, Phil?
You might say that.
Oh, you bachelors really have a good life. Where does she live? Pat around here?
Actually, I took a hotel room for a couple of days at the Florentine.
She wouldn't have a friend, would she? Well, I could call Louise and tell her I have to work tonight. Now, forget it. She'll never buy that. My wife's got a built-in lie detector.
Don't eat your heart out, Charlie. This is strictly a business proposition.
Yeah, I know your business propositions, Phil. Monkey business. You're trying to get a new client for the agency, right?
Something like that.
How do you think it looks? Will you get the deal?
Charlie, I'm almost dead sure of it.
Will Walter Van Haas press the Chinaman button? Would you press it? To make $1 million? Before you answer, wait until we return with Act 3. Now let's pay a visit to the Florentine Hotel. It's a posh little hotel with all the conveniences. And in room 610, there's a gentleman registered under the name of Thompson.
That was a request for the gang at the Williamsburg warehouse. And now here's the time of weather check. It's exactly 40 minutes past the hour.
Hello, Phil.
Hi, Lou. Come on in.
So, this is the Florentine Hotel, huh? Well, that's not a bad-looking room. Why they call this a suite?
That's right. Bedroom is in there. Look at this bar set up. Glasses, refrigerator, everything.
It's nice. Very nice.
You want a drink? All I got is vodka.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm strictly a Scotch, man. You know that.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm not staying long. I'll just leave the layouts and the reports for you to look over. We can talk about them in the morning at the shop.
Relax, Lou. Your wife knows you're working late tonight, doesn't she?
Yeah, she knows.
Well, sit down. Take it easy. Look, I got some orange juice. I can make you a screwdriver.
No, thanks, Phil.
Guess I have to drink alone, then. Well, aren't you going to ask me about your friend, Van Haas?
What about him?
I told you I was going to see him today, or rather that Mr. Thompson was going to see him.
Did you?
That's right. I saw him for lunch and told him the whole story about how easy it was for him to become a millionaire just by pushing the Chinaman button. Or maybe I should have called it the Dutchman button.
Did he believe it, Phil?
All the way.
But did he go for it? I mean, about having the guy in South Africa killed.
No, he wouldn't go along.
So Charlie was right.
He said no because he was scared. He was afraid that he was getting into something too deep for him.
Well, maybe that wasn't it, Phil. Maybe he is the kind of guy Charlie says he is.
Maybe he was that kind of guy, Lou. And that was before he ever got really tempted. A lot of people are honest because they never had anything worth being dishonest about. Am I right?
You don't think much of people, do you?
I think people are people, that's all. Open your eyes, Lou. Look at what's happening all around you. Everybody's on the grab. You don't know that by now. You've been living in a cave all your life.
All right. I don't want to argue with you.
Everybody's corruptible, Lou. Everybody. High and low.
Yeah, it sure looks like it these days.
These days, old days, any days. We're just hearing more about it now. That's the only difference.
But there are limits, Phil. I mean, like what you offered Van Haas. Well, let's face it, you were talking about murder.
Maybe that's the word that came to his mind, too. But when he thinks it over, he'll give it a different name. He'll come to the conclusion that all I was talking about was pushing a button.
You mean you still think he'll say yes?
I told him to call me here. That's why I took this suite at the hotel under the name of Thompson.
So that's what it was. And I figured, I don't know, that you had some chick you didn't want to know your right name.
I told Van Haas to call me here any time before midnight, in case he changed his mind.
Before midnight? It's almost 11 o'clock now.
That's right.
Well, why did you give him a deadline?
Because he needs one. We all need one, or we postpone things forever.
Phil, I don't think he'll call.
Why not?
I think the guy's already made up his mind.
Oh, no, he hasn't. He's watching the clock right now, just as we are. He's watching those hands move towards 12, thinking about how simple it would be to pick up the phone and call. You see, that's the beauty part of the whole thing. The simplicity. You remember that old camera slogan, you press the button, we do the rest?
No, I don't think you're right. I don't think he'll do it.
I can see him right this minute, Lou. Maybe he's in bed, looking up at the ceiling. Maybe he's locked himself up in the study, and he's telling himself all the reasons why he shouldn't say yes. Then he wonders if he's really fair to make the decision all by himself. I mean, there's his wife, too. He remembers all the little deprivations, all the promises he made to her when they were younger, those trips to Europe, the mink coat. And then there are the kids, of course. 5 kids, Lou. Think what that money would mean to them. He's really moved by the thought of the kids.
You know, maybe I'll have a drink after all.
He's not thinking of himself, of course. No, he doesn't count. The things he would like to do, the places he wants to see, or that car he wants to own. You ever know a man who didn't want some car he couldn't afford? Yeah. And then there's that nice smug feeling of security he could have with that pile of money swelling with interest in some bank that never thought he was worth more than a calendar at Christmas.
Well, maybe he is thinking all that, Phil, but just the same, I don't think he'll call.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're not still thinking about it, are you?
About what?
About, the baby.
Oh, no. No, Millie, I wasn't thinking about the baby. Get back to sleep, honey.
But, I'm less than 2 months gone, honey. If you're really upset about...
Stop that kind of talk.
Well, I just thought... Well, there are alternatives.
I'm sick of hearing about that alternative. I heard about it the last time you were pregnant, remember?
Sorry. I know you're worried about money. I know all the debts we have.
We'll get along.
Honey, you're not angry with me.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just restless. I've got business worries. Can't turn my mind off.
Why don't you read a while?
The light will keep you awake. Well, I'll go to the living room.
Walter?
Yep.
I love you.
I love you too, Millie. Listen to that clock. Why do cheap clocks have to tick so loud? Yeah, we've got to get ourselves an electric one, maybe one of those digital clocks.
Darling, they cost money.
Yes. What doesn't?
Hello? Oh, yeah, I ordered the scotch. Oh, you can, huh? All right, thanks. Sorry, Lou. Room service can't deliver from the bar after 11:30.
That's okay, Phil. I don't really want to drink anyway.
I'm almost out of liquor myself.
You're almost out of time, too.
11:45. See, I just can't believe it. I can't believe that guy could be that stupid.
Is that what you call it?
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't jump at a chance like this? Lou, I'm making it so easy for him, so painless. Easier than scratching along on a paycheck shot through with deductions. Easier than bowing and scraping every day of your life to people whose guts he hates. You know old man Brewster. Can you imagine having to be nice to that guy every day?
We did it.
Yes. That's why I know.
Oh, Phil. I think you're taking this joke much too much to heart. You're letting it mean too much to you.
There's still time left for him to call.
But he won't.
And he's probably getting panicky right now.
What about you, Phil?
He sees the whole thing slipping away from him. He's telling himself how dumb he is. He's telling himself that the Chinaman doesn't mean a thing to
Dutchman.
him. He's telling himself that he's got a bigger duty, a greater responsibility to his wife, to his kids, even to himself.
When you forget it, it's over.
No concern of his what happens 7,000 miles away. He doesn't have to dirty his hands. All he has to do is call.
You're lost, Phil. Why don't you admit it? Aren't you going to answer it?
Sure. I'll answer it.
Maybe room service again.
Maybe. Hello?
Mr. Thompson, this is Walter von Haas.
Okay, I'm coming. Who is it?
Room service.
Ah, breakfast. Come on in, I'm starving.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure those scrambled eggs are hot? They tasted like rubber yesterday morning.
They should be all right, sir.
Yeah, well, you tell the chef he'll hear from me if they aren't.
Yes, sir. Will you sign right here, sir?
Okay. There we are.
Thank you. I'll be back later for the table.
Half an hour, that's all I need.
Yes, sir.
Guess my shower's going to have to wait. Oh, now what? Hello.
Bill, it's Lou.
Oh, hi, what's up?
How come you're still at the hotel? I thought you were just going to stay there 1 or 2 days. It's the 3rd day now.
I like it here. They stay until the end of the week. Besides, I saw some great-looking chicks at the bar downstairs. Well, what's happening?
Nothing. I was just wondering if you knew anything about, Van Haas.
Walter Van Haas? He's just waiting for the mailman, Lou. Waiting to hear the good news from South Africa.
I spoke to Charlie Edwards. He says Van Haas called in sick yesterday.
Yeah, I'll bet he was sick. I'll bet he was home planning on ways to spend all that money he thinks he's going to get. $1 million. No, 500 grand.
Are you coming into the office soon, Phil?
Sure, I'll be there just as soon as I finish breakfast and grab a shower.
I'll see you later, then.
All right. I'll bet those eggs are cold for sure. Oh, for Pete's sake, it's a conspiracy.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
Well, what are you doing here?
May I come in?
I told you not to get in touch with me, Van Haas.
Yes, I know you did, but I had to talk to you in person.
I told you that it was for your own protection.
Don't worry. I found out your room number, and I came up the back stairs. Nobody knows I'm here.
Well, why are you here?
Please let me come in.
All right. As you can see, I'm just about to take a shower, so whatever you have to say, would you make it fast?
Yes, I'll make it fast.
I hope you haven't come here to say that you changed your mind, because it's too late for that. The thing is over and done with.
It is? You're sure of that?
Well, as soon as you gave me your okay, I was in touch with our agents in Johannesburg. They didn't waste any time either.
And it went, all right?
Flawlessly, just as I promised. Now, all you have to do is wait.
Yes, I see. I just had to hear it from you, Mr. Thompson. I had to hear it from myself.
Well, now you've heard it. Now you go home and you wait for the mailman.
Yes, the mailman.
What's the matter, Van Haas? You look strange. You feel all right?
Oh, yes, I feel fine. Truth is, I never felt better in my life.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
I feel a lot different than I felt 2 days ago. I can't tell you what a torture it was for me to make that phone call to you. Absolute torture. But after I hung up, I felt as light as a feather.
You did, huh?
Yeah, felt fine. Felt wonderful. Even though I got myself involved in killing a man. It's funny, isn't it?
It was easy, wasn't it? Just like I said it would be.
Yes, that's the word. I never knew anything could be that easy. Changed me, Mr. Thompson. I saw how stupid I'd been all my life. How stupid most of us are. To waste the one life we're given. I owe you a lot.
Well, if you came to say thanks, you're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me...
I felt like a giant. I felt there was nothing I couldn't do. I was a coward before, a weakling. But you showed me a better way.
Okay. Would you go home now, Mr. Van Haas? I mean, the less we see of each other, the better. Now, when the money arrives, I'll be in touch with you. About my 50%.
Yes, your 50%. That's really what I wanted to discuss, Mr. Thompson. Tell me, does this fireplace work, or is it just for show?
I really wouldn't know.
But I see that they have all the implements.
What are you doing with that poker? Van Haas, are you crazy?
Sorry, Mr. Thompson, but 100% is so much better. I thought I'd have to bring a hammer or something, but a poker was so much better. Now, into the bathroom, Mr. Thompson. Up into the shower. Yeah. What a shame that you slipped in the tub, Mr. Thompson. What a terrible shame. Now I have to go home to wait for the mailman.
There's an old saying. If you're going to dig a grave for a man, make sure you dig two. I'll return shortly. Ready for an instructive statement? It goes like this. The wonderful thing about radio is that it can be enjoyed in complete darkness. And isn't darkness the natural medium for mystery? Our cast included Paul Hecht, Ralph Bell, Mason Adams, Evie Juster, and Will Hare. The entire production was under the direction of Himan Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale. You know the saying, if you can't lick 'em, join 'em? Come on. I decided to join you, Jason, to do business your way. I want a certified check for $50,000. When I've finished, I want another 50.
And you know me well enough to realize that I'm not going to give you $50,000 just because you asked for it.
Not even to save your life?
Are you trying to blackmail me, Harry?
I'm trying to do you a favor. Your life should be worth at least $100,000.
Before I agree, answer one question. Do you know who's going to kill me?
I do.
Who?
Me.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
WOR Mystery Theater was brought to you by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less, and by Suburban Savings, with offices throughout North Jersey. The preceding Mystery Theater program was furnished by the CBS Radio Network. Time magazine calls it the most outspoken and honest play about homosexuality that has ever appeared on Broadway. Clive Barnes of the New York Times agrees. Kevin Sanders of ABC TV said, as brilliant and ruthless a dissection of modern marriage as I've ever seen on stage. They're all talking about Find Your Way Home, the new Broadway hit starring Jane Alexander, Lee Richardson, and the sensational new star Michael Moriarty, hailed as the most exciting new performer to hit Broadway since Marlon Brando in Streetcar. It's at the Brooks Atkinson Theater, the play of the season. It's Find Your Way Home.
From the Mutual Studios in Washington, I'm Fulton Lewis. And that's the top of the news as it looks from here.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sounds of suspense. The fear you can hear. Vengeance is traditionally supposed to be the province of the Lord. But too often, individuals decide that they will take it upon themselves to mete out punishment to those who may richly deserve it. The results are almost always devastating. As witness?
You ask me how we're going to kill him, Harry. We're going to shoot Jason Grant in the belly.
Is that painful?
Very. You don't like the idea?
I like it so much, it scares me.
Then it's a deal. You're with me?
I'm with you. All the way. Have you thought about a place, a time for the
execution?
Yeah.
You bet.
Our mystery drama, Dead for a Dollar, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Paul Hecht. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser, and by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll return shortly with Act One.
Ever see a beer drinker pour his beer real easy down the side of the glass? Maybe you do it yourself. If so, the Budweiser brewmaster thinks you're missing something, especially if you're a Budweiser drinker. You see, Bud is brewed, so it will kick up a healthy head of foam. Exclusive beechwood aging and natural carbonation make it a lively brew. Well, anyway, pouring Bud plunk down the middle of the glass helps bring out the best in that clean white Budweiser foam and real beer aroma. It also helps you get the full benefit of a taste, smoothness, and drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. Remember, brewing beer right does make a difference. Next time, pour that Budweiser right down the middle and see for yourself. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
This is WOR New York, your station for the Mystery Theater.
No matter what you're saving for, that's what Suburban Savings for Suburban.
Suburban Savings offers you a regular savings account with flexibility. You can add any amount to your account whenever you wish. Withdraw whenever you want. Suburban Savings pays a 5.25% annual interest rate on regular savings paid quarterly, which earns an annual effective yield of 5.47%. Interest is compounded continuously from day of deposit to day of withdrawal, as long as $50 is maintained in the account to the end of the quarter. Come into Suburban Savings and open an account with flexibility. Our regular savings account in New Jersey at Bayonne, Edgewater, Elmwood Park, Emerson, Hackettstown, Morris Plains, Nutley, Paramus, and Sparta.
In today's world, the golden key to success is too often unfortunately attained through absolute ruthlessness and utter disregard of ethics, morality, and the rights of others. Jason Grant was a symbol of such success. A multimillionaire and a power in the world of international finance, Grant sat on a golden throne built on the ruin of many lives and many hopes. Along with his millions, Jason Grant had earned the hatred of more people than he bothered to remember. This day, two men in whom the fires of hatred burned sat in a bar.
Another toast, Harry. Why not? To Jason Grant. May his soul rot in hell. Amen. How long has it been, Harry?
How long has what been?
How long have we been meeting in this bar and drinking the same stupid toast?
Let's see. Denise divorced me in 69. I ran into you here about a year later, so I'd say 2 years, give or take a couple of months.
What do you think Jason would say if he heard us?
I'll follow you, Wynne.
Here we are, two men acting like a couple of sniveling school kids.
Now, what do you suggest we do?
Kill him.
Just like that.
Kill him as slowly and as painfully as possible. I want to hear Jason Grant screaming and begging for mercy, just like my brother screamed when Jason left him to bleed to death on the road to Busan while he bugged out to save his own skin.
Yeah, I would be sure and get caught.
So what?
So what?
Yeah, so what? We'll just tell our story to a jury. We can...
That still doesn't give us the right to kill.
Look, does Jason Grant deserve to die for what he did to you? It wasn't only breaking up your marriage. You and Jason were partners. And he not only stole Denise, but the business you built up for 11 years.
I know what he did.
So what did you do about it?
Wynne, get off my back. If you're so dead set on killing him, why don't you go ahead and do it?
Because I need you, Harry.
For what?
Look, Harry, I'm willing to go to prison. But I don't see any sense in walking in if there's a way of staying out.
How am I going along with you? Help keep you out of jail.
We'll give each other an alibi. We'll swear we were together when Grant is killed.
Have you thought about how we'd do it?
I have. You see this?
Hey, put that away.
It's so uptight. It's a gun I picked up in Korea. I figured I might have a use for it someday, so I kept it in good condition.
Put it away.
Harry, you asked me how we were going to do it. We're going to shoot him in the belly.
That's painful.
Very. You don't like the idea?
I like it so much. It hurts.
Then it's a deal. You're with me?
I'm with you. All the way. We thought about a place and a time for the
execution?
Yeah.
You bet. But, Harry, I need you to check some facts for me.
I can.
Now, you once told me that Jason worked late every Monday night.
That's right.
He still does it?
Not sure, but I guess he does.
That's when we're going to do it. Late on a Monday night. He'll be alone. I'll walk in, shoot him, and walk out.
Oh, I thought you really had something worked out. You can't go into the building at night without signing in and signing out.
Who said anything about getting in at night? You just listen. I walk into the building about 5 o'clock carrying one of those tool boxes a telephone repairman has.
Yeah?
There won't be any tools in it, just work clothes. I'll hang around till about 8 or 9 when I'm sure Jason will be alone.
They're cleaning women.
Sure. By that time, I'll have changed clothes. All you have to do is look like you're working or going somewhere to do something. They won't bother you.
How will you get out?
After I leave him bleeding. The way he left Mike in Korea. Just Walk out the door. Take the elevator. Walk by the night guard.
It might. It just might work.
It will work. And all you have to do is say that we had dinner together at your place.
No.
No!
I thought you... I said I was with you all the way. That means I could also pull a trigger. We'll toss a coin to see who does the killing. The alibi will work just as well at your place.
You know how to use a gun?
What's to know? Hey, what about the sound of the shots?
No sweat. I got a silencer.
Okay, let's toss.
You're sure?
Dead sure.
Jason Grant's office.
Mr. Grant, please.
May I ask who's calling?
Tell him it's an old friend.
Well, I'm afraid that is...
Tell him it's his former partner, Harry Tolan.
Hold on a moment, please.
Yes.
Harry Tolan.
Harry Tolan? Somebody's putting you on, Kay.
Maybe. I've never met Harry, but he sounds as he would sound from what you've told me.
Have I ever told you you're bright as well as beautiful?
I think maybe once. Do you want to talk to him?
Why not? He must be really desperate to call me. I'll enjoy listening to him sweat.
Your pleasure is my only desire, sir.
I think you've proved that.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. Go ahead, Mr. Tolan.
Jason?
Yes, Harry. What can I do for you?
You might ask what I can do for you this time, Jason.
That will be the day.
It is the day. I strongly suggest that you see me.
You never strongly suggested anything. I'm all tied up, so you'd better let me hear it now.
It's face-to-face, Jason, or it's goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
Hold the phone. Do you have a number where I can reach you if I get a break in my schedule?
I do indeed, Jason.
Jason, that secretary of yours is something else.
You, of all people, Harry, ought to know that I have very good taste in women.
Yes, I know.
What have you got in that toolbox? Don't tell me you're now a mechanic.
All in good time, Jason.
You had something to tell me.
Yes.
Well, I don't have much time.
You know the saying, if you can't lick 'em, join 'em?
Come on.
I've decided to join you, Jason, to do business your way.
You wouldn't know how.
Well, how's this for a starter? Before I tell you what you must hear, I want a certified check for $50,000. When I've finished, I want another 50.
And you know me well enough to realize that I'm not going to give you $50,000 just because you asked for it.
Not even to save your life?
Are you trying to blackmail me, Harry?
I'm trying to do you a favor. Your life should be worth at least $100,000.
You're serious?
You think anything else in the world would have brought me to your office?
Before I agree, answer one question. Do you know who's going to kill me?
I do.
Who?
Me. You see, the coin came up tails.
The check will be here any minute. I suppose you start telling me about it.
Suppose we wait for the check.
You have changed.
Here's the check. Certified as requested.
Thank you, Kay.
Not at all.
Here you are, Harry. Now let's have the story.
You remember Wynne Thomas?
Who?
Wynne Thomas. You served in Korea with him and his brother.
Oh, yes, I remember him.
He's never forgiven you for running off and leaving his brother to die.
He's a damn fool. The kid would have died anyway. I had my own neck to save.
He doesn't agree with you.
Well, this isn't worth $50,000.
And how about this?
Put that gun down.
It's Wynne's gun. We tossed a coin to see who was going to use it. On you.
You're crazy. You're lying.
Am I? You asked me about the toolbox I'm carrying. If you care to look in it, you'll find a repairman's uniform. I'm supposed to stay here tonight until you're alone. You still work late on Mondays, don't you, Jason?
Yes.
And I'm supposed to come in here and shoot you with a silencer you'll also find in the toolbox.
You'd never get away with it.
Maybe not. But Wynne's waiting at home right now, and he'll swear that we had dinner together. Now, how about the other 50?
You've got about as much chance of getting that as you have of cashing the check I just gave you.
What?
Try it.
It's certified.
Not by the bank. We have a stamp here which looks authentic. Did you think you could really put something over on me? Yes, I see by your stupid face you did. Now get out of here before I call the police.
They'll never believe you. I'll tell them.
You'll tell them what? You see this? This is a tape recorder. Every word you said is right here on tape. Now, what do you think the police will say when they hear it? Your confession, if it's really true and not a con game. Now put the gun on my desk and get out.
I thought I could play your own dirty game, but you're right. I can't. But I can still kill you.
The tape recorder's still on. Would you like to check it?
No.
Put the gun down, Harry. That's right. Now beat it.
I'll kill you. I promise I'll kill you. But if I don't, Win Thomas will. That's something you'd better believe.
A murder has not been committed. Jason Grant, as you heard, is an expert at riding roughshod over people. Believe me when I tell you that he was certain he had nothing to fear from Harry Tolan, nor was he too much concerned with Win Thomas. We'll learn whether Jason judged his men correctly when I return shortly with Act 2.
Hi, son. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Junior.
Kellogg's Special K presents Junior Gives Up.
Junior, why aren't you eating your Special K? It's your favorite cereal.
Oh, just 'cause.
Just 'cause why, honey?
Just 'cause Darla said some evil things about it. That's just 'cause why.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Darla.
Hi, sis.
Hi, Junior.
Darla, what did you tell Junior about his Special K?
Daddy, all I told him was that Special K is good for him.
Yeah, and anything that's good for me never seems to taste good.
But, Junior, you already know that Special K tastes good.
Who do I believe? Darla or my taste buds?
What's that, son?
Oh, nothing, Dad.
Son, Special K is America's favorite high-protein cereal. It's got minerals, vitamins, iron, and all those good, nutritious things. But it got to be so popular over the years because it tastes good, too.
You mean it's good for me and tastes good, too?
Right, son.
Right, Dad.
Right, Junior.
Right, indeed. Start your balanced breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. It's nutritious and delicious.
Right, Dad.
This is WOR New York, your station for the Mystery Theater.
Now, ShopRite does the can, selling ShopRite brand of vegetables and cans. For quality that you can trust, for tasty corn, asparagus, for peas and beans, at gourmet scenes, for beets that beat all other treats. The only vegetables that can compare at all with ShopRite brand of vegetables you feed yourself instead of thinking off our shelf. Now's the time to shop at ShopRite Can Blast. Now's the time to stock up while the values last.
Stock up on ShopRite soda, 10 12-ounce cans for 79 cents.
Potatoes that will make the meal, and carrots that have big appeal. Or succotash that makes a splash. Spinach that won't finish last. Now's the time to ask yourself, so why pay more? Now's the time to shop right now at ShopRite stores.
We've heard the ruthless side of Tycoon Jason Grant. But we must also be fair and remember that Jason was a family man with a wife and a son and a mistress. As we continue, Jason Grant is sitting in his office later that same evening, Monday night. The door to his office opens, and his beautiful secretary, Kate Woodhouse, enters.
Finished working?
No, but come in and close the door. It's quite a gown.
Thank you, sir. And I do mean you, since you were kind enough to pay for it.
My pleasure.
You, had me close the door. Are you expecting someone?
Just Tony.
Your son?
Tony, yes.
Oh, then I'd better get... Hey, what's this? A gun?
Terry Tolan's. He was just here. He was going to kill me.
You're putting me on.
No, he really was. The fool. He actually thought he could get away with a stupid ploy like that. He had a whole story that I have on tape.
Oh, you ought to put that gun away.
Oh, no, it amuses me to leave it there. To remind me how right I was to get rid of him years ago. I only made one mistake, and that was marrying his wife, Denise.
Well, how about Tony, the son you had with her?
That's to remind you that Tony is something very special to me.
And that's the last time you'll ever slap me. I'm warning you.
I hope this is the last time you'll need it.
And maybe you need a new girl.
I know exactly what I need, Kay. I need you as my wife.
Well, maybe you'd better tell that to Denise, your present wife.
I already have. I've told Denise I'm divorcing her. And I'm telling Tony when he comes here tonight.
Well, if Tony's coming, I'd better get out of here. We'll go over it later tonight, huh?
Stop talking and come here.
Yes, Jason.
Excuse me, I didn't...
Come in, Tony. Come in. It's quite all right.
It looked a little better than all right to me. That's quite a gown, Kay.
Thank you. See you later, Jason.
Right.
The usual place?
Of course.
I've got to hand it to you, Dad. I've had big eyes for Kay myself, but while I was thinking, I guess you were doing. And, speaking of that, what's that gun doing on your desk?
Oh, remember Harry Tolan?
Wasn't he your partner years ago? And wasn't he married to Mother?
Correct. The gun is his.
And what's it doing here?
Harry said he was going to use it to kill me.
What? After all these years?
Well, he wanted money. He said he'd make some kind of deal with me. I put the whole conversation on tape and kicked him out.
He sounds like a fool.
A good description. Now, what I wanted to tell you...
If it's about the VCM steel deal, I've already taken care of it. They agreed to our terms.
It's not about the VCM deal. Now, one thing you still have to learn, Tony, is to listen. Remember, people are sending up signals all the time. Now, if you can read them, you'll always be 1 or 2 steps ahead of them.
What if you don't like the signals? Suppose the signal light is flashing red.
What is that supposed to mean?
The signal I see coming up is something about you and Kay.
Right.
And Mother.
Right again.
Well, why can't you play around with Kay?
You haven't heard what I'm going to say.
I don't have to.
No.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
I suppose you must have known that for many years the marriage between your mother and me was a matter of convenience.
Look, Dad,
I know how you feel about your mother, and so I wanted you to hear from me first that we've decided on a divorce.
You mean you've decided on a divorce?
You can put it that way if you like. But your mother will never have anything to worry about financially.
Oh, and you think that'll make Mother happy?
It'll make her rich.
That's not what she wants.
It's what I want.
And that's all that matters. What do you want? What about her?
I see a quarrel coming. I don't think we should talk about this anymore tonight.
On that, I agree with you. Good night.
Tony.
Yes?
Think over what I've been saying about your mother being well provided for. She'll be fine, I know. I think you'll see it my way tomorrow.
And if I don't?
Then you'll see it my way next week.
Yeah.
Gwynne?
Harry, where are you? What happened? I've been worried.
I blew it.
You what?
I blew it.
You mean Jason Grant's still alive?
Yeah.
How?
Well, it's a long story.
Have you got the gun?
No.
Where is it?
I left it in Jason's office.
You better get up here right away.
Okay, as soon as I can grab a cab.
Now, listen, if I'm not here, sit down and wait and leave the TV on, you understand?
Yeah, I got you.
You better repeat it, Harry.
If you're not in, I'll wait and watch the TV that you've left on.
Right, and make sure you know what the show's about.
Yeah, but when?
Never mind. Get the cab. Goodbye.
Mom?
Tony?
May I come in?
Oh, of course, dear.
Mom?
I thought you were going to be at the office.
I was. Dad told me.
Oh.
I know how you feel, and
I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, that's what Dad said, but somebody has to talk about it.
Why?
Because you don't just throw 18 years of marriage down the drain like...
Oh, you'd be surprised how many people do just that.
I was surprised.
Honestly?
Well,
Yes, I could see that you and Dad weren't really getting along, but I thought...
And you were wrong.
Do you want it?
Want what?
The divorce.
Of course I want it. You don't think I was very happy living with your father when...
When what?
Oh, Tony. Now, what's happening to us? We've never been uncomfortable with one another, and now we can't seem to talk straight.
I can.
Well, fine. What do you want to say?
I want to know whether you're really happy about it, or whether...
You see, I said we couldn't.
Or whether you're just saying that to make me feel better, or whether Dad forced you to say it.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Tony. How could your father force me to do anything?
Oh, you know what Dad's like.
Do you, Tony?
Yes, I do. Please, Mom, I just want to know how you feel about this divorce.
I told you, Tony. I feel fine. Just fine.
The devil you do. And this is the first time you ever lied to me. Who is it? What? Don't be a fool. Give me that gun. Give it to me. Don't. Maybe I was wrong the way I handled it.
No. Please.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but... Well, there's just no gentle way to tell a woman her husband's been murdered.
I'm sorry. I'm hysterical, officer, but
No, it's Lieutenant, ma'am. Lieutenant Metcalf.
Oh, Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Just a few questions.
But when did it happen?
As near as the coroner tells us, around 11 p.m.
How?
He was shot several times with a revolver.
Oh.
Well, I don't have to ask much about Mr. Grant. Everybody knows about him. I just want to find out if there was anything different about last night. I mean about him or his actions.
Oh, no, nothing. He usually worked late on Monday evenings. Last night was no exception.
How many people knew about this Monday night habit of his?
Just about everyone. It's been in the papers, and there have been magazine articles.
Did he tell you about any special appointments that he might have had last night?
No, he never discussed business with me, Lieutenant. You might ask his secretary.
Miss Woodhouse?
Yes.
Yeah, that's being handled. Mrs. Grant, murder is a messy business, but I have to ask you this. How did you and Mr. Grant get along?
How do any married couple who've been with each other for 18 years get along?
There have been rumors, and... I'm sorry.
Yes, we were talking about getting a divorce.
Whose idea was
it was mutual, Lieutenant. We'd both gotten tired of being married.
I see. Is your son in?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Have you asked the servants?
Oh, they don't seem to know.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Tony's young and... Well, he comes and goes as he pleases.
Where do you think it would please him to go today?
If he's heard the news, I expect he'll either come home or go to the office.
Thank you. You've been most cooperative. I won't bother you anymore.
Hello?
Mom, are you all right?
Oh, Tony, where are you?
At the office. I rushed over as soon as I heard. There are cops all over the place. I didn't believe...
Excuse me, Mrs. Grant. Is that your son?
Yes, he's at the office.
Who's that? Who's there?
A police lieutenant.
May I speak to...
Well, of course. Just a minute, Tony.
Mr. Grant.
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Metcalf. Your mother seems to be in pretty good shape. I'm in charge of the case, and I'd like you to wait for me at your office. I'll be right down.
But, Mom,
I told you she's all right. We sent for a doctor, and you can go home as soon as we've talked. Morning, Duffy.
Morning, Lieutenant.
Where is he?
Back in his own office.
Lab men finished?
They're packing up now. It's a big job. Blood all over the
Yeah,
joint.
I saw it. Which way the kid's office?
Down the hall and to the left.
Anyone with him?
I thought it was okay to leave him alone.
How did he take it?
About the way they all do. Except...
Except?
Well, he kept repeating, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. And, seemed as if he really couldn't believe that his father had been murdered.
Yeah. Shock, maybe.
Maybe. But from what I've heard about Jason Grant, he was a prime candidate for murder.
Oh. Okay, Duff, you hang in here. I'll be right back. Mr. Grant.
Who are you?
Lieutenant Metcalf, homicide. I spoke with you on the phone.
Oh, yes. Come in.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to need your help.
I'll do anything I can. I have to make funeral arrangements and take care of Mother,
Sure.
but... Well, how can I help?
First, when did you last see your father?
Last night, about 9:15.
Anyone with him?
His secretary, Kay Woodhouse. But she left.
Did your father mention anything about appointments that he may have had later?
No.
Then as far as you know, you left him alone sometime between 9 and 9:30, and he had no appointment scheduled.
That's right.
And where did you go?
Home.
Now, it's no secret that your father had a lot of enemies. Can you think of anyone who might have...
Look, Lieutenant, it'll come out sometime, so you may as well hear about it now. But first, I want to tell you that I still can't believe it.
Believe what?
My father's former partner, Harry Tolan, who was also married to my mother before she married Dad. Harry was in yesterday and threatened my father with a gun.
What happened to the gun?
Now, Dad took it from him. It was on his desk when I was there earlier.
I see.
And on Dad's tape recorder in the desk, you'll find the entire conversation between them.
Thanks. We'll check it. But I'd like to know what it is that you can't believe.
Well, I can't believe that Harry Tolan murdered my father. I've known him for years, and he just hasn't got the guts to kill a man.
Why don't you leave me alone, Lieutenant? I never went back to his office. I didn't kill Jason, and you know it.
Okay, let's go over it again, Mr. Tolan. You went to Grant's office with the gun. The gun that ballistics says killed him.
I told you I left it there.
You did, and we know you did. At least 2 witnesses saw it on his desk. Now, you told him about the plot you and Wynne Thomas had cooked up. You asked money for your information. He laughed at you.
That's right.
Fine. So far. And then you went over to Wynne Thomas's apartment to tell him what happened.
And we watched TV all night. I can tell you the shows that
Tolan, you're in big trouble. You're smart enough to realize that. Forget that tired old gag about telling me to plot a TV show. I want to know if you and Thomas were there all night.
I told you.
Now, what did he say to you when you reached his place?
Hello.
And then?
Then he offered me a drink, and he said something about the show that was on TV.
You're a liar. You've been lying all the time.
I swear.
You swear? You're going to swear that you hatched up a plot to kill Grant, muffed it, came back, and you and Thomas talked about what was on TV? Come on, Tolan. Get wise and get yourself some help.
Okay. Wynne Thomas wasn't there when I got there. He'd left the TV on.
When did he get back?
About midnight. Just about.
Wynne Thomas and Harry Tolan had their revenge. Jason Grant is dead. Before the body was quietly buried, the police had arrested Wynne Thomas for first-degree murder and named Harry Tolan as an accomplice. The case was closed to the satisfaction of the public and the police. But there may be some surprises when I return shortly with Act 3.
I'm Hi Brown, producer of Radio Mystery Theater. We're in our 3rd week of original radio dramas, and I'm glad to report we're not the only ones who are excited about it. A listener in Texas writes, it's the best thing to happen to radio in years. We'd like your comments, too. Right now, we're in the last week of drawings for valuable prizes, 50 of them. 2 AM/FM stereo phonos, 2 travel clock radios, and 46 anthologies of modern suspense. To be eligible, just send us your name and address. Add your comments if you like. The address, Mystery Theater, Box 50, Radio City Station, New York 10019. That's Box 50, Radio City Station, New York 10019. Entries must be postmarked no later than Saturday, January 26th. Offer good everywhere unless locally prohibited.
This is WOR New York, your station for the Mystery Theater. Time magazine calls it the most outspoken and honest play about homosexuality that has ever appeared on Broadway. Clive Barnes of the New York Times agrees. Kevin Sanders of ABC TV said, as brilliant and ruthless a dissection of modern marriage as I've ever seen on stage. They're all talking about Find Your Way Home, the new Broadway hit starring Jane Alexander, Lee Richardson, and the sensational new star Michael Moriarty, hailed as the most exciting new performer to hit Broadway since Marlon Brando in Streetcar. It's at the Brooks Atkinson Theater, the play of the season. It's Find Your Way Home.
Jason Grant's death made headlines for 2 days. His funeral made the bottom of page 1. And then Grant was just about forgotten. To Wynne Thomas and Harry Tolan charged with his murder, Grant was still an important part of their lives. He was also much in the thoughts of his widow Denise, his son Tony, and in the report of Lieutenant Metcalf.
Report from Lieutenant Metcalf, Homicide, 11th Precinct, on the murder of Jason Grant, to the office of the District Attorney. 1. An elaborate plot was hatched, then botched, and it will be our contention that Wynne Thomas went to Grant's office to finish it off. Although we can place him at the building at the time of the murder, we cannot put him inside the office. 2. We know the gun was there and the silencer. Why then did Thomas use towels from the men's room to muffle the shots? 3. Why didn't he follow his own plot and change clothes and take the toolbox with him as planned instead of leaving it for us to find? 4. If Thomas was the killer, why didn't he take the gun with him instead of leaving it for us to find? 5. Ditto the tape recording, which Tolan admits having told Thomas was made earlier that afternoon.
Who is it?
Denise.
Come in.
Is it all right if I sit down?
You can do anything you want. After all, you own me now.
That's foolish.
You put up my bail, didn't you?
Yes.
Why?
I felt guilty.
Guilty?
About you. About the way I left you. Oh, if it's any consolation to you, Harry, I had about 2 months of happiness with Jason. The rest was all a bad trip. We were getting a divorce.
Why didn't you get off?
I guess I was ashamed to admit to myself or to anyone else that I'd made a mistake.
Okay. And that's why you put up the bail bond money.
Partly.
The other part?
I know you, Harry. I lived with you. You're not a murderer.
I went along with Wynn's idea.
But you didn't kill Jason. And I couldn't bear the thought of you being in jail.
What about Wynn?
Well, I wasn't married to Wynn.
Well, neither was I, but I've done just as good or as bad a job on him as you did on me.
I don't understand.
I told you I went along with the idea. Part of which was that we would alibi each other. I tried, but I messed it up. I let him down.
Would you like me to post bail for him, too? Would that make you feel better, Harry?
Yes, it would.
Where's the phone? Will you have a drink, Lieutenant?
No thanks.
I thought you caught the man who committed the murder.
I think we have.
But you're not sure.
Mrs. Grant told me that she and her husband were getting a divorce. Did you figure in that in any way?
Well, yes, Jason and I were going to be married.
Then you were on intimate terms with Jason Grant?
Yes.
A long time?
Our relationship started about a year ago.
Then you'd know all about him.
Oh, no one knew all about Jason Grant.
Let's not fence. The night of the murder, when did you leave?
About 9 o'clock. I've already told you that.
Was Grant alone?
No, Tony was with him.
Did he know about your friendship with his father?
I think he found out that night. He saw us embracing.
And what was his reaction?
An honest answer?
They're usually the best kind.
I think it was a combination of shock and jealousy. You see, Inspector, although Tony never made a pass, I knew he was attracted to me.
Uh-huh. Didn't he know his father intended to marry you?
Not at that time. Jason was going to tell Tony that night.
And did he?
I have no idea. Why don't you ask Tony?
I intend to. Now, you told us that you came right home and never left the apartment.
That's right.
And when Grant never showed at your place, you went to sleep.
Right again.
Isn't that strange? I mean, you weren't concerned?
You didn't know Jason, Lieutenant. He didn't like to be accountable to anyone for his actions.
Uh-huh.
And really, of all the people involved, I had the most to gain from Jason alive. Dead, I get nothing.
Yes, I'm aware of that. But I've talked to the garage man in your building, and he tells me that a little after midnight, you took your car out and didn't bring it back until about 2 hours later.
He told you that?
Uh-huh.
Well, I believe all the papers said that Jason died around 11 o'clock. And if that's right, why then he's a darling for giving me a perfect alibi. Wouldn't you agree, Lieutenant?
Why would she put up bail for me?
I told you, Wynne, because I asked her to.
I don't buy that.
Well, you don't know her the way I do.
And she doesn't know me.
Nobody puts up that kind of money for a stranger, no matter what she tells you. How does she know I won't skip?
She took my word for it.
I don't buy that either. All that talk about how she felt she had done you wrong and the guilt she said that she was... Of course. Why didn't I think of that before? That's it.
What?
Guilt. That's the key word. Guilt. She feels guilty because she killed Jason.
Are you crazy?
I'm just getting smart. She said Jason was divorcing her. Didn't you tell me she said that?
I said they were getting a divorce.
Sure. We both know Jason. If he divorced her, he was through with her. She'd never get a cent from him. He'd fix it with his attorney so that she spent the rest of her life chasing him for alimony or a settlement. She couldn't face up to that, so she killed him.
What are you doing?
I'm calling Lieutenant Metcalf.
Now, you listen to me. You say you didn't kill Jason. I don't know who killed him if you didn't, but I know one thing for sure. Denise didn't. And I'm not going to let you throw her to the wolves to save your own skin.
That's a noble speech, Harry. Particularly coming from a guy who threw me to the same wolves to save his own skin.
You can't make me feel any worse about that than I do. That's one of the reasons she put up the bail. I told her how I felt about letting you down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, she's got all the money in the world. She can hire great lawyers. They'll be sure to get her off. We can testify about what a louse Jason was. She's still attractive. She's got everything going for her.
I don't care what you say. She didn't kill him.
And you're not going to let me call Lieutenant Metcalf.
That's right.
Sorry, Harry. Duffy, bring me the lab reports.
Again, Lieutenant?
You heard me.
Coming up. Want some coffee with him?
No, just the reports.
Here they are. You know what you're looking for?
Nope.
The call from Wynne Thomas made a lot of sense.
You think so?
When she put up the bail, she had a motive. We got no one who'll swear she stayed home all that night.
Yeah, we got no one who'll place her at the murder scene either.
How about Wynne Thomas? Why don't you think he did it?
I didn't say he didn't do it. It's just that there are a lot of loose ends. And I hate loose ends. Hey.
You got something?
Look here. From the coroner's report. Here, look.
Death resulted from one bullet in the heart. 3 other bullets were fired into the body, all below the waist. Well, I don't see what...
It could be, Duffy. It just could be.
Who's that? Well, I know you think I'm a very smart girl, Tony, but I really can't see through doors.
Send them away, Kay.
You're uptight about being here, aren't you?
Yeah, sure I am. Everybody knows about you and
Oh, we're never going to have a relaxed relationship until you stop worrying about what people will think. Who is it?
Lieutenant Metcalf.
Don't let him in.
Well, it's late, Lieutenant, and unless...
I think you'd better let me in, Miss Woodhouse.
That sounds ominous, Lieutenant.
Evening, Mr. Grant.
Evening.
I know you better than to offer you a drink. So, what can we do for you?
A few answers.
I'm afraid I'm all out of answers.
How about you, Mr. Grant?
I'll do anything to help, but we've been over everything so often.
There's been a new development.
Oh?
Mr. Grant, did you know your mother has posted bail for Wynne Thomas as well as Harry Tolan?
No, but...
Can you think of any reason why your mother would do a thing like that?
I haven't given it any thought.
Your mother told Mr. Tolan she posted his bail because she felt badly about the way she treated him.
That makes sense.
She also spoke about guilt.
What kind of guilt?
That's the question. Thomas thinks it's connected with her not wanting to let an innocent man go to prison for a crime she committed.
Thomas is a liar, and you're a fool for listening to him.
What makes you so sure?
Because I know my mother. She couldn't have killed Dad any more than she could kill a fly.
She can't account for a time around 11 o'clock.
She says she was at home.
We can't place her there.
Oh, yes, you can. I was there with her. I was there with her the whole time.
Now, that's a stupid lie, Mr. Grant, and I'm sure you only said it because you're so upset.
Of course I'm upset. Wouldn't you be if a police officer as good as accused your mother of murder?
You're rather fond of your mother, aren't you?
Is that unnatural? Or a crime?
Not at all, not at all.
Well, then why don't you forget about Mother and concentrate on nailing down the case against Thomas and Tolan? Although I can't see what else you need.
I need to know why 4 bullets were fired when the first shot killed your father.
The killer hated Dad. He just kept firing and firing. We all know how much Thomas hated him and why.
But the bullets were fired low.
You fellas said there were signs of a struggle.
The wounds weren't scattered. They were all below the waist.
If you don't mind, I think I'll have a drink.
It all seemed very deliberate.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe Thomas hated him so much
that he stopped in the men's room to get towels to muffle the sound of the shots when all along he knew there was a silencer in the toolbox Tolan left behind.
Maybe he didn't have time. It takes time to fit a silencer onto a gun.
Or maybe the killer was someone who saw the gun but didn't know about the silencer in the toolbox.
Yeah, that's possible.
Did your mother know you're seeing Miss Woodhouse? I take it she doesn't. How do you think she'd feel about that, her son taking right up with the same woman his father...
You do play a very dirty game of pool, don't you, Lieutenant?
Murder is a very dirty game, Miss Woodhouse. Well, Tony, isn't the men's room locked? Does your mother have a key, or do you, Miss Woodhouse?
I think you'd better get out, Lieutenant. This is my apartment, and don't come back without a warrant.
That can be arranged. What do you think your mother's going to say, Tony, when she finds out that you're in love with Miss Woodhouse, just as your dad was? You think she's going to feel she killed your father for nothing?
She didn't do it. She didn't. You know she didn't do it. I just couldn't stand seeing him hurt her that way. And all because he had a picture of himself as the great lover. The great, great lover. So I took care of him. I was glad to take care of him. The way he would have taken care of anyone like him.
Like father, like son, Jason Grant was dead, murdered by his own son, who was driven to kill him because of his love for his mother. I'll be back shortly.
Of course you remember the ad that said, "Follow that man, Agent X39. A man with a long midnight blue cape and a beautiful burgundy silk mane. Send your name and address to Box 42, Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, Big Shot Division. Follow that man. Carry a Malacca cane with an ivory head. Small wonder I'm what I am today. Nothing. Operative X39.
Gene Shepard, tonight at 9:15 over WOR New York, your Mystery Theater station.
John Wingate here. At 10 o'clock tonight,
the Wingate News Digest. What does it bring you? Economic forecast for 1974. That's right. A top man will tell you what he thinks. He's also straight. If he believes he can't predict, he won't try to predict. In the stock brokerage business, that's unusual. Almost unheard of. That tonight on the Wingate News Digest. Also, you American consumers are getting a break from the companies you've been ripping off verbally. Big corporations, many of them, are setting up their own consumer affairs departments. Why? Because you say you get tired when you call and call and call for repairs and don't get it. A number of corporations setting up their own consumer affairs department. John Wingate, tonight, 10 o'clock, the Wingate News Digest.
Tony Grant confessed and was sent to a mental institution. As for Wynne Thomas and Harry Tolan, they had their revenge, and they found it empty. For a while, they kept on meeting every Friday night. But strangely, after a while, they found they had nothing to talk about and drifted apart. It was almost as if with Grant dead, their lives were now without purpose. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Tony Roberts, Joan Lovejoy, Mary Jane Higby, George Petrie, and Joseph Julian. The entire production was under the direction of Himan Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
I'm just an old man. A very old man. Well, I took it for granted.
No, I know nothing. Only what I see, what I feel. Did I harm her?
No, I even think she's a little better. Her eyes, they look brighter. Not so full of pain. You did nothing but touch her. Stroke her a little and talk to her. Let me look at your hands. Your hands are warm. On a night like this, more than warm. Hot. Very hot, as though they were burning from inside.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
WOR Mystery Theater was brought to you by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less, and by Suburban Savings, with offices throughout New Jersey. The preceding Mystery Theater program was furnished by the CBS Radio Network. And be sure to be with us tomorrow night at the same time, following the Fulton Lewis commentary, for another WOR Radio Mystery Theater, A Very Old Man.
Lie still, girl. Is it very bad?
I don't know.
She's very dear to me. If I should lose her...
She's trying to raise her head. She knows I want to help her.
Do you think you can?
Young man, I never said I was a doctor.
But I thought... the way
I'm just an old man. A very old man.
A Very Old Man, starring Santos Ortega, with E.G. Marshall as your host. An elderly man with a supernatural curing power confounds his doctor son-in-law. The old man's ability to diagnose ailments and to cure them with a strange warmness in his hands. Tomorrow night on the Mystery Theater.
Good evening, everybody. This is Patricia McCann. Our guest tomorrow morning has lost 81 pounds the behavior modification way. Shirley Simon joins us.